Hello, it is I, Trooper SJP, and this is the Academic Foxhole, and it is a Thursday, and I want to thank you for being here. It is our Mac Gaming Thursday. We play the Long Dark, basically, more or less, and also, I want to say thank you to No Medic for that raid. You just raided me, and I want to thank you all for being here. I am so excited. So excited. Look, I've got things I have to tell you. It's really big. It's a big deal. I've got to tell you things. But I want to see what you have to say first. Also, we've got songs to sing. We have songs to sing. Sorry, we have songs to sing. Nomadic, the HDMI to USB-C I have from the Uni store on Amazon. And I'm pretty sure it also charges while connected, but I can't see that. Oh, no, there's a discussion about tech that I need to know what's going on because this seems very exciting. Hi, everybody. Rissa's working, listening for a bit, so if I don't reply, I'm not ignoring it. That's fine. What I need to know about this cable. What's going on? I got a copy of Frostbite Simulator: The Long Dark today from the support Ukraine bundle. Oh, nice! You can finally play it. Oh, Onigi, you should definitely play the Frostbite Simulator, or like as I like to call it, hernias and hypothermia. Hey everybody, hello, hi, hey. Krellin has the most important question for stream. Did I catch up on CR? I did not, and I can tell you why. It was one of the things I wanted to tell you. Noma's having some issues getting his iPad. Oh, to connect for stream. Oh, I see. Is Gnome on a Mac or a PC? Is my question. Because if Gnome is on a Mac, I believe there is a way to do it. Oh, he's on a PC. Oh, I see. Okay, because if you were on a Mac, there's actually just a way to pull up your iPad or iPhone, I think just using QuickTime, actually. But if he's on a PC, yes, if he's going to, yeah, it would. No, that's fair, Gnome. By the way, hi, Gnome and Eris. It's so nice to see you both. Thank you for that raid. I have to, since you have raided in, I must sing you the song. Yeah, because like with Mac you can just airdrop it. You can either just I think you can just there's like an airdrop thing. But you raided, so I have to sing you the raid song. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Sorry, I just had to sing the raid song because the raid song's important. Oh, you saw. Oh, good. Yes, thank you for that raid in the morning. Boo, ba doo, ba doo. Hey, so that song. Okay, look. Don't let me. I'm not gonna get distracted. I am gonna just get distracted. It's true. That song has a harpsichord in it, and in the 1960s, the harpsichord became kind of a hip, cool thing in pop music for a brief moment, but most specifically in British spy media. I teach a class on 1960 spies, right? So like the Avengers had a harpsichord in it. I think The Prisoner, maybe also Danger Man, like basically a bunch of British spy TV shows just started adding the harpsichord to their soundtracks and scores all over the place. And I think, right, it's because the UK was having a kind of a bit of an identity crisis post-war, right? Because they'd been bombed really badly. Their economy was really, really not so great, and they were losing their empire. And so there was like a lot of anxiety, and the United States was on the rise culturally. And so the sounds of spying, once we hit the 1960s, become very much associated with like American surf guitar and jazz, like a bunch of these things come up there. So I really feel like in the 1960s, there was a concerted effort by shows that were trying to be particularly very British, like the Avengers and the Prisoner, etc., to somehow add something that would read sonically as particularly British to the spy sound, which would be the harpsichord, because the harpsichord is old, right, versus the American new, and it feels sort of classic, right, which sort of gives you kind of like but also it's kind of got a British gentility. So anyway, very interesting. There was like a bit of a harpsichord craze that made its way into the sounds of spies coming out of the UK, which I thought that you would find interesting. Oh, yeah. Harpsichord to art to spies is theremins art to... Well, harpsichord or to British television spies, as theremins are to sci-fi, because otherwise, because you've got some competing instruments, you've got the surf guitar, which is classic, brought to you by Bond. So that's like that, and then kind of a jazz is also part of that spy thing, but that kind of comes from noir. And then like big brass, kind of jazziness, which is coming out of noir, and like kind of a surf guitar. And then in the British spy TV shows that were big, they brought in some they didn't bring in theremin, but they should have, but they brought in some harpsichord, which how cool is that? I thought was pretty cool. And goodness. Also, Rissa just resubbed, by the way, and I want to sing for Rissa's resub, and then I have to tell you stuff. I have to tell you things. But first, for our lovely mod. Also, thank y'all, by the way, for rating us, Dot and I, for Simply Divine the other day. Also, I have questions for you. Noam and Eris have questions for you. But first, the name game. Come on, everybody. I say now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F, or an M will appear. And then I say boo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanta, and fo. Then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. And then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Rissa, bobissa, banana, fana, fofissa, fee, fi, momissa. Rissa, the name game. Thank you for that 35-month resub, Rissa. Thank you so much. I hope you appreciate the name game. Ice Bunny says, well, the 60s look is not that bowler hat and good-looking ladies. Yeah. Everyone needs the Emma punching. Everybody needs the Emma Peel punching the bad ones. Absolutely. Okay. So, how is Gnome Brew doing? How is it going? What's new? What's exciting? What's the word? What's the word? Hummingbird. What's the tail? Nightingale. Have you heard about Hugo and Kim? Oh, have you heard about Eris and Gnome? Huh? I kind of feel like that you need I don't know, do you have a theme song for Gnome Brew? Like, do you have like a theme song to start off the show? Because if you don't have a theme song to start off the show, I feel like maybe a filk of the What's the Story from Bye Bye Birdie might be it for you all. I'm just saying that it could be just like a redone version of What's the Story. What's the Story, right? Gnome Brew. I'm telling you, there are possibilities here for you. I'm just noting it. I didn't know theme song. Yeah. Bye Bye Birdie's a classic. And Margaret. Also, I have decided that I need a theme song. I have to compose some music. When I get a little bit of free time, I'm gonna compose some music for the academic foxhole. I don't know what it is going to be yet. I've got to be inspired, but I want to compose some pre-show music for the foxhole. However, Gnome Brew totally needs a theme song, and it should be some kind of weird redone version of What's the Story from Bye Bye Birdie, so that people can say, have you heard about Iris and Gnome? What's the story? I feel like it's there. I do appreciate the song. Been a challenging week at work. Oh, and singing makes me smile. Oh, I'm so sorry that your work's been challenging. No one told me that I have a theme song. No. Margaret Catter TV, you can have a theme song. We can all have theme songs. Everybody should have a theme song. The question just is, what is the theme song? I am endorsing you having a theme song. Absolutely. Eric says, we kind of do. I wrote one with the help of a fan, but I haven't gotten the confidence to actually record it. Okay, but does it involve Bye Bye Birdie is the question, Eris. Oh, the open graphics. Oh, thanks. I hope you like the opening graphic. I was happy for it. Since we kind of have this morning jingle that we need to really do something with. Yeah, morning jingle. I have not seen Mitchum Shaman Walona in forever, but I think he was the sidekick at Maple the Main. Well, they were equal partners. I got themes that jingle, jangle, jingle. Okay, so let me tell you all stuff. Uh, Krellin asked me if I have caught up on Critical Role, and I have not, which means Hawkeye has to host it. And here's the reason why. I have slept not many hours in the last couple of days because I was finishing up the second draft of The Secret Project, which I turned in yesterday. PH, you're so awesome. I'm going to put an asterisk on the word yesterday, however, because I have this rule that is a rule that does not work in uh, other people's worlds, but it works in mine. So for me, it doesn't become the next day until after you go to sleep and then wake up, unless it gets past noon or something like that. You know what I mean? Like once you get past noon, then you're in the next day. So if you haven't gone to sleep and waken back up again, it's still the day before. So I had to turn in the second draft of The Secret Project on Wednesday, and I did. Now, it was Wednesday at like 3,400 hours. So I, got up yesterday and I worked all day. I was working the day before. I got like an hour and a half of sleep the day before uh, Simply Divine. And then yesterday I was working. And at 10 a.m., also known as Wednesday at, you know, 3,400 hours, I finished writing that second draft of The Secret Project and I sent it off and I got the email acknowledging receipt. And so it is in the hands of the other place, The Secret Project. And yes. So, and then I took a nap before stream today. So I have gotten, in the last 48 hours, I've gotten that's like what? One, three and a half, 4, 5 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours. And I've got a Dr. Pepper and I'm feeling fine. Mm-mm-mm. But more importantly, the second draft of The Secret Project is out of my hands. I'm sure I will get feedback. But that means that's one big thing off of my plate, which means I hopefully can start concentrating on the second Secret Project, which I need to do. But that also means since the second draft is out of my hands for The Secret Project, that means we're a little bit closer, I hope, to getting to the point that maybe I can tell you what it is. I can't tell you yet, but, we're closer and closer. Absolutely. What's your secret project about? The same thing all my secret projects about, trying to take over the world. Maybe. Erison Gnome, I believe Gnome said something in a tweet that I would like to review for a moment. Gnome said, and please correct me if I'm wrong, that Gnome is going to move from Utah to Chicago, and also Eris will also go to Chicago, so you'll both be in Chicago. Is this true? Is it true that y'all be relocating the Gnome House, the Gnome Savad House, the Eris Brew House, the Erisetic House, Gnome Savad, Eris? I really don't know how to portmanteau your name. I haven't decided yet. Maybe you have a portmanteau. You're going Chicagoing? Oh, we call it the No Balls House. Oh, but wait. Okay. So here's the thing. I feel like the No Balls House. I kind of want the word house to rhyme with balls. So it's the no balls halls. It shouldn't be the No Balls House. It should be the No Balls Halls. That would be my recommendation if you wanted my my 2 cents. The No Balls Halls. I just feel like that rhymes better, and I just feel like, where do you live? Oh yes, we live in No Balls Halls. And like that, and then when people will imagine, okay, so No Balls Halls, which is where you'll live, hopefully, I mean, unless you don't like the name, I can imagine being this massive mansion with this huge ballroom, but no one can dance there. So you have the ballroom, but there's no dancing, or at least no balls in the. I'm just saying. I know a guy who makes door signs. Ooh, oh, come on, right? I'm just saying. That's so good. So I just want to say that I'm very excited to have gotten draft two of the secret project off my desk. I'm also doing a surprise one shot over on Roll For It on Saturday at from 1 to 3 p.m. over on Roll For It, and we're going to be doing a one shot of Nerdburger Craig's new game, Staged Heroism, which is sort of like the Venture Brothers. It's like it's kind of like a thing, and we're all going to be in like a pop band, and in order to be properly in this pop band, I have ordered some hair dye. I have bleach already, so I'm hoping to be able to dye. I'm hoping the hair dye gets in time so that I can bleach and dye my facial hair. Also, a wig is coming. They said it's supposed to be here today, so I'm thinking maybe by the latest by Friday, I should be able to get the hair dye and wig so that I can be my very best pop idol. And there's also a shiny shirt that's on its way, which I hope will also get here in time for the one shot on Saturday. And I feel like you may want to see what is going to happen with all of this if it arrives. I hope it arrives. This is what I'm crossing my fingers for it. I'm crossing my fingers. Uh, there's no balls and no halls. Oh, I love it. No balls hall house number on. See, look, see if you had a house sign that said no balls hall house number, it'd be like you have like a British stately manor, like Downton Abbey, but it'd be no balls hall. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Peach says, I want them to live next to a basketballer who's always practicing in the driveway. Also plays fetch with his dog, and the tennis ball ends up on their lawn. That's a TV show, right? Yes, it is actually. Mm. Okay, that was it. So one shot on Saturday. Two, guest star on City of Light and Shadow tomorrow, which we'll have to message. Pooja's going to be our guest star tomorrow, and I have to message her. And title, y'all. By the way, we're going to be playing The Long Dark today, and we're going to have a giveaway. But I cannot tell you. The giveaway is going to be, I feel like it'll be something like the, oh, the Song of Horror Complete Edition. We're gonna do that, which is a horror game. That's what we're gonna do. In case you wanted to know, that's our plan. And so that was those two things. But then I wanted to tell you the other thing, because I have more things to tell you. Uh, do you do NLP? What is NLP? What's NLP? NLP, Nexus Love Piano. I don't know what an LP is. The most venerated of all the halls, the ancient man of no balls hall. Oh, maybe Netherland points. I don't know what Netherland points is. What is it? What is Netherland points? Somebody should tell me. I don't know what it is. Um, if no balls hall, is that part of like a natural language processing? Like yeah, natural language processing. Netherland points. Um, PH, you're Dutch. I was thinking about you for a reason. Yes, why was I thinking about you? I was thinking about Noir Love Party. Nice. There's a reason why I was thinking about you, PH. It has to do with the Dutch. Uh, why was I thinking about the Dutch? Oh my gosh, it's actually really important. It has something to do with Kolos, I think. Or yeah, no, I don't drink caffeine. I don't drink coffee. Um, wait. Oh, come on, hold on. This is really important. Um, Dutch. PH, I was thinking about you because there was something important that had to do with Kolos, that had to do with the Dutch. Yes. 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 I was introduced to uh, a person. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, let me see if I can get this right. The Dutch resistance was pretty important. It was a Dutch nobleman, like I think a baron. I think. Um, oh gosh, what is his name? So he was like a. Hold on, hold on. I got to get his name because I was introduced to this person by. You know what? That's where I can find it. Hold on. I think Simon introduced this to me, so I can just look it up. And because I have to tell you because it's really really cool. Here we go. I found it. Look, see, look how my life is. Sometimes things are just where you want them to be. Because I thought about you because this was so cool. So there's a guy. Well, I mean, he's dead now, of course, because it was a long time ago. Uh, oh, I'm sorry. He wasn't Dutch at all. He was Belgian. But yeah, I'm sorry. I just totally lied. He was Belgian. He wasn't Dutch. Then what was I thinking about? Well, now I'm sad because he was Belgian. I'm sorry. Was he Flemish? Oh, that's it. He doesn't seem Flemish, to be honest. He doesn't seem Flemish from his last name. He doesn't seem like he was Flemish. I'm so sorry. And I hope I'm so sorry. So uh neurolinguistic programming decades ago I had a rhetoric teacher who did that stuff too, and you counted on your fingers. Oh yeah, no, I don't do it. No fighting. That's rough. So okay, so look, I will tell you all about it. Excuse me, sir. I assume you have been streaming for almost an hour. I still see game playing. What is this stream? Oh, I've only been streaming, not been streaming for an hour, only for 30 minutes. And we are playing The Long Dark. Oh, and I really should get there because I think we have to walk. I think we have to walk. So I feel like I can walk while also still chatting with you because we're still in the walking phase of life. Uh, as they say, always look on the bright side of life. So, the guy's name was Jean de Célise Longchamp, Baron. He was a Baron. Uh, Baron Jean Michel de Célise Longchamp, uh, who was a Belgian aristocrat. And he, um, his father was killed during interrogations by the Gestapo, and I think he was in the Belgian military, and he was at Dunkirk. He evacuated, right, and all this, and he basically tried to get back in to like fight. I think he got captured. He was in France for a moment. Anyway, he ends up joining the British Air Forces. You know what I need to do? I need to make sure my screen does not dim while I'm playing because that would be terrible. So he ends up joining the British Air Forces, right? And he's like, "Hey, there is the Gestapo, the SS headquarters in Brussels is in this building. Why don't we go and bomb the SS headquarters in Brussels?" And the British are like, "No." And he's like, "Look, I'm a fighter pilot. We can just go in there and we can attack the SS headquarters in Brussels." And the British are like, "No." And he's like, "No, we could just totally do it." And they're like, "No." So he's like, mm. So, he's like doing missions in his like Spitfire, shooting up things. And they have a mission that's in, where is it? It is, where was it? Because it was this really beautiful Art Deco building with the Nazis had taken over, um, as and took as their headquarters. So it was, where was he going to send it? He was sent to, uh, where was it? Ghent. Uh, so he was supposed to do like a strafing mission in Ghent, and he did the strafing mission in Ghent. Did the British have any kind of reason? I just don't think they thought it was a good idea. They're like, "Why would we do this? We have other targets, you know." And so, so there, he said had a strafing mission in Ghent, and he did the strafing mission, and he says to his wingman, he's like, "Hey, wingman, why don't you?" He was in a Typhoon, not a Spitfire. Anyway, why don't you just go back to base? I'm gonna hang out here in Ghent. And the wingman was like, okay. So then rather than hanging out in Ghent, he actually flew like the 50 miles by himself to Brussels. He flies into Brussels by himself, and he buzzes around the headquarters, the SS headquarters. He like flies in really, really low and buzzes around and does a big loop so that all the people in the SS headquarters like come to the windows to see what's up. And then he attacks the building by himself, single-handedly. And he just like, then he like, just, he doesn't, he's not a bomber. He's like a fighter jet plane, whatever, fighter plane. So fighter plane. So he shoots it with his like little autocannons, whatever. And he kills like, the head of the security police, the head of the basically the SS had three different subdivisions. This had a couple different subdivisions, right? So the SS is like basically the secret police, right? And underneath them you have the Gestapo, who are the secret police. Now the SS is actually the security services. So you have the secret police, the Gestapo, that's Geheimpolizei, Gestapo, and then you have the SIPO, which is like the Sicherheitspolizei, the security police. Then you have the Sicherheitsdienst, the SD, which is like basically civilian intelligence, kind of like the CIA. And I think also the Kripo, the criminal police, were also part of the SS umbrella. Anyway, like he killed like the heads of like the SD, the SP, also some other really high-ranking people and a bunch of folks as he just like strafed it with his autocannon all by himself. And then he got back to England and they demoted him for not following orders. And then they gave him the Distinguished Flying Cross. And then he died, actually, because when he was on some other mission, his landing gear got damaged by flak. And when he tried to land, he died. So that's the story of Jean de Célis-Longchamp. And I thought that was a pretty cool story, and I wanted to share it with you all. Fighter pilot. Thank you. The Danish Resistance Museum burned to the ground or closer. Oh no. This story sounds way funnier than it probably is supposed to be. It seemed pretty good. I don't know who we're talking about, but I love it. Starts the game, talks for another 15 minutes, but we're actually playing a game. No, yeah, right. Some dude who was from Belgium and not Dutch. But I really feel like I did have a reason to be thinking about the Dutch specifically. And I really want to remember what it was. And I'm having a hard time remembering what that reason was. And so that guy, the guy that inspired Captain Kirk, maybe. Oh yeah, I'm leaving the community hall, and we're gonna walk out there and not have trouble. So that was a cool thing. So I'm playing in Gnome and Eris. I'm gonna just put this out there. It's kind of dark. What time of the day is it? Where are we at? What is happening in our life? Okay, well, we're gonna be, it's fine. We're okay. But we should figure out where we're headed. We're here. There's a prepper cache. I think we took most of the things that were there, but there is a tall tales here of a magical pond. I think we should go here. This, I think, is going to be our goal, to sort of head this way. So that's what I'm thinking. Demoted then rewarded. That's what that is what they did to Kirk at the end of 4. Yes. You are correct, PH. Speaking of PH being correct. You know what? I remembered, y'all. I remembered what I was looking for. I'm trying to find a workbench. That's what I'm looking for. If we come across a workbench, let me know, because I want to make some rabbit traps so I can find rabbits, kill them, and eat them. Krellins. Oh, thank you, Krellins. Krellins said that. I don't, because your names are so similar. Krellin and PH. It's so similar. It's not similar. I'm actually not that encumbered. I'm only at 53 kilograms of a carrying capacity of 40. So I feel really good. I feel like I'm doing very well, basically. Workbench is in the farm field to the left of the town hall. Oh, up this ways. Yeah. Well, I'm going to go head this way. Maybe I'll find another one. Let's work as we're going. So, we're both paladins. Wait a sec. Trooper, Do all paladins look alike to you? I do not believe that paladins are a protected class, so I think it's fine to discriminate against them. I think they're a protective class. Ah? Because, because it's the, I just, I wouldn't even worry about it. I don't even know. Oh, I got my Dark Tower game in, which I'm very excited about. Um, just, yeah. Uh, am I being paladinist? Maybe. So that's your way of saying yes. I suppose it depends on how much armor they're wearing, and whether or not you can see the whether or not it depends. Maybe I don't know. It depends on what the visibility is like on the battlefield. Really, it's hard to say. It's very hard to say. No one really knows. Um, there is a road. Hey, I feel like we have to go this way. Probably no. This way. We're gonna go this way. Hmm. Oh dear. Oh, look, Crit and Grinny are saying hello to each other. That warms the cockles of my heart. I don't even know what cockles are, but they're warmed. Oh, hey, you can't see it, but I built a kneeling chair. It's over here behind this chair. I realized that I have to practice getting my endurance up for it, because after a while, it's. But I've got one, so I'm very excited about that. What else did I want to tell you all? Oh, I didn't say the thing I wanted to say. Gnome and Eris. So I have played RPGs. I've shared a table with Eris before, and it was lovely. I've not yet shared a table with Gnome, I don't think. And so one of these days, I need to reshare a table with Eris, and I need to share a table with Gnome. I'm just putting it out into the universe that is a thing that should happen one of these days. Some of these days. That's the first thing. The second, PH has similar wishes, right? Also, PH, I've got...
Somebody's watching me.
I always feel that somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Whoa, I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Hey, Sarah P, that's me. Sarah P, that's me, is in Title Blades with me, which is a cipher system game that we play over on Table Story on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Eastern. We are going to be starting episode 6, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5. What episode is it? Oh no. Apparently, I just feel like we don't have that many episodes left, which distresses me greatly because I want. I think I should just follow this road. Or maybe I shouldn't. Oh, I will. It'll be fine. Because I want more episodes. Hello, 6. Oh, gosh. Wait. When you say 6, this coming episode is episode 6, right? Yes. Okay, I just did 5 of 8, not 10. I just wish we had 10. Yeah, Sarah P. has 3 left, and I want more. Right. See, me too. Okay, so look. It's a very wholesome game, but that means it'll be tragic in its own way. And Sarah P. and I, before I started stream, were chatting about something that I cannot tell you about really, but it's going to be epic. Probably in the most way. In the most... You want to comment for trying to gaslight PB again? I feel like you're being too casual in the term gaslighting. Wholesome, you and of all people, Whack made me cry. That's what we do. That. I mean, sometimes wholesomeness can make you cry. It might happen again, actually. We're just no big deal. We're just making plans, and we are making. I'm gonna say I feel like the next episode is going to be something. It's gonna be something. Because, yeah, we have plans. We have plans. I mean, best laid plans. No one knows what will actually happen. Oh, hey. I don't think I've ever walked down this road before, and it is beautiful. I'm gonna just note that. Yeah, it will. Ooh, good word. It will be remarkable. I don't know. You were trying to make her question her version of reality. Is that not gaslighting because she only did it once? So, Grinny, there is a game. We've only done 5 episodes. It's over on, it's an RPG. It's over on Table Story. And so it's on their YouTube. And it is based on a board game called Tidal Blades. And it's about it's a sort of a utopian-esque, very colorful community full of a lot of fish people and turtle people, very aquatic, a lot of islands, floating barges, homes, and we play a bunch of young people who are theoretically participating in an annual competition, although we've kind of been doing a bunch of time travel, so I don't know how that competition is going to go for us, to be honest. Kind of, I mean, yeah, and we're all friends, and it's the friendship, the power of friendship. Let's see. Ice Buddy says, you do drink coffee in the form of Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew or cola. Coffee and Dr. Pepper are not the same thing. Dr. Pepper is a soda, and coffee is coffee. You're probably asking about. You're probably thinking caffeine. I do get some caffeine in my soda, but I actually don't. I've only been drinking a lot of soda recently, but I don't actually drink a lot of. I actually don't drink a lot of soda on the regular, and I'm just as likely to drink ginger ale, which doesn't have caffeine, as I am to drink something with caffeine. I watched a few minutes of an episode, but my tiny impingement made it hard for me to focus. I don't know if it helps, but I do believe they have it in podcast version. They've made a podcast version of it. I don't know if that is easier for your attention span. I cannot say. But if it is possible. Hey, Valtiel. I'm just waiting for the love story to happen between V and Bull. Anigeek, I don't know what's gonna happen. And I feel like it... Anigeek, I just feel like you need to be there. The sky's gorgeous, and it's snowing, and it seems really nice and pleasant out. Like, this seems like a really good day, and it feels like nothing bad is going to happen. I also suspect we don't have a lot of food, which, by the way, I'm correct in that suspicion. So that's a thing. But we're on our way. Yeah. I can play tabletop, but I also find it very hard to watch tabletop streams. Oh, interesting.
A new day is dawning.
It's true. I actually watch quite a few streams when I have the time. I will often, because I do a lot of work at my computer, so I will often watch a stream while doing email or light grading or things like that. Things that I can do at my computer. There's some things I can multitask, some things I cannot multitask. Also, I have no idea if it's a good idea to be walking on this rock. It looks like it's not, but I was just curious to see what would happen if I did, because you all have met me. Hey, Hescape, how are you? Schmelzer says, I'm sure the wolves would agree that it is a lovely day. Yes, yes. Margaret says, I can't watch actual plays live or recorded. I will show up in chat, but not really watch the game, just hang out and chat. But you know what? Hanging out in chat is also very nice. That is also appreciated. Speaking of, how much stuff do I have for firewood? Because I feel like maybe I don't have a lot. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, I don't actually have a lot of stuff for firewooding. So I feel like what we should do is while we're out here, I should just go and chop up like some of this wood so that I have some more firewood. And don't we need to get firewood back to the the town hall anyway, so aren't we just... Yes. Absolutely. We're gonna just, be responsible. Absolutely. Are we headed to the last survivor? We are not headed to the last survivor because we're gonna... That's like very much part of the... I feel like the last survivor is part of the... Oh, is part of the main quest, and I want us to get all these side quest things done first. I want to hit this tall tale here. I want to hit this black rock thing and this. So I'm gonna hit those three. I want to do a big loop, right? Hit those three side quest things, and then hit that survivor, and make sure we get all of the supplies in before we get there because I'm a little bit worried. That's all. Yeah, I'm not, well, I am. Oh, hey, look. Hey. What do you think this is all about? Whatever it is, it looks exciting. Oh, look, there's... Hey, look, there's an animal that we could kill for food. I think we should sneak up and kill this animal for food. And then, this is my thought. We're gonna... Oh, pensive pond. Nice. We're going to kill that animal for food, is what we're gonna do. And then we'll be over encumbered, which will be great. But then we'll eat the food and start a fire, and we'll be less over encumbered. And then I will feel less insecure about my life. That's all. So Friday's tomorrow, and I know that you're glad, but I have got so much I have to do between now and when I go to sleep. So I've got like so much to do. It's actually quite a lot. And, you know, having so much to do, it's actually, yeah, because, you know, I'm technically on spring break, but, yeah, spring break ends real soon, and I've got a lot to do in the meantime, so I don't know when it's all going to happen, but I also wonder if I can shoot this animal from here if I have to get closer. We'll just... I keep watching YouTube VODs of TTRH shows. It involves a lot of skipping back to the same spot repeatedly. My R2-D2 Tamagotchi is being annoying, and I don't want to take care of it. Oh, Tamagotchis are very high maintenance. Alright, can I just kill this thing from here? Let's see. Yes, I can. Hey, everybody. I killed the animal, which is great because there's a building right there and also something very interesting up there. Well, this is an interesting spot. We're going to eat. We might get ourselves a little bit over encumbered. Yes, we are. We're going to hit heavy encumbrance, everybody.
I can't feel my feet.
Oh. Okay. Don't die. Oh, okay. Here, really quickly, we're going to save. Just real quick. We are very frostbitey and over encumbered. We're going to go into that building where I hope it will be warm. We're going to warm up. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm freezing.
I know. We're going to get in the building. Trooper, I know you can't tell us what the secret project is, but can you tell us how exciting? Krellin, I can tell you how exciting it is. I can. Thank you for the compliments on the next shot, Scabinak. Hawkeye, you are hosting CR tonight. Yes. Margaret Catter TV says, Tamagotchis are more high maintenance than actual pets, because you feel even guiltier when you find them weeks and months later. That's fair. That was bigger than a bunny, but the bear is counting revenge points. You know what? Volatios had the thoughts. I just had the thought. Tamagotchi would have been the perfect thing to turn into an app, and then I looked it up, and apparently they realized it too. I wonder, I don't have a Tamagotchi app. I should probably go and find one. Look. Oh, this looks like I wonder if there's I hope there's a stove in here. Oh, I should go find an app. Look, I hope there's a stove in here because I'm cold. Not me personally, but you know, Ostrich cold. Krellin, Krellin asked how exciting this thing is. Look, there is a stove in here. I want you all to know that what I'm going to do right about now is I'm going to close the door just in case, I don't know, I don't want wolves to sneak up on me. But check it out. We're going to warm up with this potbelly stove. It is going to be epically delicious. It's going to be like, look, we're going to start a fire. We're going to start a fire using what we have. Look, I know that I'm over encumbered, but after I cook and eat this food,
Come on, little fire.
I won't be over encumbered. It's an ice fishing hut, and I'm very excited about it. It does look like an outhouse. Look at that. Now let's add fuel, like this cedar firewood, and then maybe also this fir firewood. That gives us like 3 hours. And we're way less encumbered now than we were. We're gonna get ourselves, there's not a lot of cooking slots here, which is kind of sad, but I have a lot of meat. So let's cook meat, shall we? I wish we had more cooking slots, but we don't. So, do you know what I mean? That's just
What have we here?
that's our life. But whatever it is, we're gonna pick up all the stuff we have here, and we're gonna just take it all. I've never caught any ice. Oh, hey, nice. We're gonna take everything there is to take here, and then be over encumbered again. And I feel like that's fine.
This will come in handy.
Oh, hey, nice. I murdered mine. They do not like the vapor from the noodle water. That'd be my guess, Hawkeye. Wait, Hawkeye. What was the question? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Krellin. So here's the thing. I cannot tell you what the secret project is. I love this little hut. I could probably go fishing in here to get more food. I am currently kind of encumbered, but I actually feel like it's okay. You know, I feel like it'll be okay. So, I cannot tell you what it is, but I can tell you how exciting it is. I've got 2 things going on. One is a thing that involves writing, and one which is not writing. You know, it is. I'm going to drink some of this water while we're here. So one is a writing project. That's the one that we've been talking about. And then the other one is, let's see, hold on. Oh, it's cooked. Hey, how did this thing get cooked already? I'm just going to eat that while we're here because clearly, and then let's cook something else. Let's cook, that. Great. So I cannot tell you what it is, but I can tell you how exciting it is. Granny's gonna, my fishing line snapped. Oh no. Well, my friend, time has come for me to watch TV with my mom. Oh, what are you watching? What do you, I don't know what you're watching, but I hope you're watching something fun and interesting. I'm also going to eat this because, my person is super famished. So, again, trying to be responsible. I'm actually feeling really good about this right now. Like very, very good. So how do I describe how exciting this is? Ooh, it is I didn't finish the thought. I have two projects going on, right? There are two things that are secret at the moment. Technically there were three things, but one I was not teasing because I only found out about it like very quickly, which is the Roll For It show on Saturday, the one shot, 2 hour long. But so I have a game that I'm probably going to be running, but again, that's secret and I can't say much about it yet. And then I have got this secret project, which is a writing project. So the writing project and the game I can probably tell you all about soon-ish. I don't think it'll take that long before I can tell you about it. So, expect some kind of a announcement on that one sometime soon. But the writing project, that one, my friends, that, YouTuber, there are the words no thank you? Yeah, I know. Why can I not add this fuel? There we go. Okay. Okay. So, the writing project. How do I describe how exciting this is? This is at a level of excitement that is very high for many, many reasons. Like, for a whole lot of reasons. Like, there's just a lot of reasons in terms of not just what I'm doing, but also but also not just the thing itself, but also where, what, for whom I'm doing it. Yes. Hey, by the way, while we're here and having to wait on stuff to cook, I feel like we're probably going to end up using a lot of our fuel cooking all this stuff, but I think it's probably a better idea to do that than to not. So, right? I kind of feel like it's important. But while we're here, we might as well make some things. Just make this fishing tackle. When you find out about it, I feel like your response is going to be, what? Like that. And you'll be really excited. I think you'll be surprised and you'll be excited and you'll be like, I can't believe it. That's so cool. Like, but not in a mellow way, but like in a big way. And I feel like yeah. So surprised and excited. One, you'll be surprised being like, what? No way. And then you'll be like, oh, what are you doing? What? That makes sense. Like that. You think I'm going to publish my own team? Like, by the way, let me take this. Oh, hey, I don't think we have a lot of time left on our stove, and we should add fuel. Let us add some reclaimed wood. Absolutely. So, for the record, I do plan on when I can, I do plan on writing up Kolos as a book. That is a thing that I plan on doing. However, I am not yet in a space to. I can't do Kolos yet because, in terms of priorities, I've got to finish my academic book first for other secret reasons, which I cannot talk about. So I've got to do my academic book first. Like that's priority one is my academic book, and once I get the academic book done, then I can work on doing Kolos. Or I might be able to like give myself rewards, motivation. I might be able to say like if I work on my academic book for like 3 hours, I can work on Kolos for one. Like I could do that. Like I could do that. By the way, I think that the food is less likely to attract wolves if it is cooked, so I am going to be cooking all of this stuff. Oh, hey, my clothes are wet. How come nobody told me? Let me take off my clothes so they are less wet while we're here. Yeah, I should have been paying attention to that. I am so sorry for not. What is wrong with me? And I think we're probably going to sleep here tonight. Well, like we're going to just do our thing, as it were. Also, we're going to have to add more fuel. To this whole shindig. Yes. Crown's like, I don't think he'd have to. That is true. I would not have to keep secret that I am going to publish. At least I don't think so. As a matter of fact, speaking of that, I not only do I. Would I. I don't think that I would. If there were some sort of situation where somebody is like, oh, I seem a little encumbered. Interesting. That fish. What fish did I get that is encumbering me so much? A fresh smallmouth bass. This fish is super heavy. That is interesting. Huh. Weird. Strange. Yes, so basically, I don't feel like I would... I imagine there could be a situation where... Hey, where did my clothes go? You know what? I didn't drop my clothes. So that's not good. Oh, but you know what? No matter. They're not wet anymore. So, I'm gonna just, repair stuff. Like, we're doing our, what do you call it?
It's dusk, so that can't be far behind.
Maintenance right now. I feel like we're being responsible. Guys, you also write, it doesn't have to be words. Sort of a clown. Relatively academic writing, 1/2 Kolos. So, like, I feel like if I might be able to, like, give myself a reward where if I write enough on my academic book, I can work on, like, a little bit of Kolos. Something like that. And I feel like that's probably not bad. Yeah, it's like a 5K. That's like, it's a lot of, yeah. Okay, so I've given up on a pile of work today. I didn't miss much. Speaking of which, by the way, I'm theoretically really close to one of these tall tales, and I don't... Oh, hey, let me just take all this water, which, by the way, is going to only over-encumber me more, which is awesome. We're going to go and cook this massive fish, because it is inappropriately huge. Also, we're running out of fire on our stove. Okay. I don't think we will be able to cook everything. Yeah, but, like, we have 2 bits of venison that we haven't cooked yet. But, feel like it's okay, right? More or less. Should we... I want to go fishing, but I don't want to go fishing because I feel like we'll have too much stuff. But on the other hand, I'm going to go fishing. And I know you're thinking, why are you doing this? What is wrong with you? But we just eat so much food, and we have to give so much food to the community that I feel like it's not bad. Also, we didn't find anything anyway, so it's not the worst. How much time do we have? We have 18 minutes. What can we do in 18 minutes? I don't think we can do much in 18 minutes. Oh, you know what we can do? I know what we can do. We can cook, oh, I really would love to cook that, but I can't. We can cook some, reishi mushroom tea. Right? What kind of work did you have to do, by the way? I wish I had some herbal tea, but I don't. And that makes me a little sad. Because I would... Also, we don't have time, so we're going to just pick this up. We're going to drink some water. And then we're going to go to sleep. And then I'm going to feel so responsible. And, like, you all should be super proud of me. Yeah, you all should be super proud of me for, like... And then when I wake up, I'm going to have to eat more food, and then I won't be as encumbered. Basically. Rissa, what kind of work did you have to do? Let me pick this up. And then let's eat. I feel like we should probably eat that massive fish. Right? Because that massive fish weighs 3 kilograms. And now we're way less encumbered. And we drink all... Like, look, I feel like this is really good. I feel like we're being... Look at us! Like, we have all of our things are maxed out. We've got food. We don't really have a lot of firewood, but we kind of have some encumbrance, but it's not the worst in the world. Oh, hey, you know what? We didn't eat up all the food. We left some over, so that's really good. Oh, I feel good about that. I would like to cook more, but oh, look, I'm heavy scent right now. I'm going to attract wolves like nobody's business. I did pick up my pot. I don't like this. Well, let's go out and see if we can find whatever this myth is about. Which, I don't know what it is, but there's a magical pond, and we might be able to find something about it. Oh, wait. I have to catch a giant fish. What if I already caught it and ate it? What if I caught it and ate it? Well, let's go back inside and work on catching a giant fish. Let's close that door. Because I feel like we might need to catch a giant fish, everyone. Oops.
I made it through another night.
You did. Let's go fishing. The usual... That's 2.5. We'll take it. The usual planning production schedules. That's 2. Okay, we're gonna have to fish some more. See what we can find. There's not enough time of the day to do it all. Oh, and the editors...
Too much to carry.
Yeah, I know. I'm very concerned that maybe... I'm concerned that maybe I, you know. So, we've got a bunch of fish here. This is a cupboard. Maybe I can put some of the fish in there for the moment. It's substantially bigger than 5 kj. Oh, okay. 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 In which case, I'm going to put some of the food in there so that I'm not carrying that much fish. Look, I'm going to put as much fish in there as possible because we can come around to eating this later. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we'll be okay. Uh, so 5 kg does not seem particularly large. Well, I mean, I suppose I will find it. Y'all, I'm fishing like a wild thing. Nope. I wonder what I can tell you. Maybe I could try fishing for longer. Let's see. What I'm going to do right now, however, is drink a bunch of... I'm going to drink this soda so that I get just a couple things off my chest. Fishing is a powerful way to get food. It's great. Fishing is the best. But you have to also find a place where you can fish. It's not like there are not a lot of places you can go fishing, I don't think. So, there's that. And let me... Oh, it looks like that cupboard is currently full. Well, let's put fish in the... We're going to put fish everywhere, which seems sort of inappropriate, but... That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I hope the question is, will the food go bad? I'm going to fish for 4 hours. I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, but that's what I'm going to do. Oh, fishing line snapped. I have more fishing lines, though. Let's do 2 hours? I could just stay here. Here a fish, there a fish, everywhere a fish. I've got the fish, but what I don't have... My fishing line... I'm going to fish for 1 hour. What I don't have is... Food goes bad slowly when it's cold, faster when it's warm. All right. So here's the thing. I feel like if I fish for longer time periods, I feel like I snap my line, and I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Like that doesn't seem good. This is what I'm going to do right now. I am going to put my other raw food in there. I'm going to eat that fish that I have right here. And I think I'm going to need to go out before it gets too dark and get some firewood. Oh, I mean, I certainly could put them in the fridge or the freezer in the community center. I would just have to carry them back there. And, we've got a bit of a... So I'm a little worried about... Oh, hey, look, there are wolves over there. How smelly am I? I'm not that smelly. Okay. There's a wolf over there? There are wolves over there. So let's go inside and let's close the door for a moment. And let's back up. No, I just... Do you see them? So here's the thing. I'm gonna, why don't we eat some saltine crackers while we're here, and then, you know, drink some water. We're running out of water. Also, we're kind of running out of... No, we're gonna go to sleep. We're here. Might as well just sleep. You know what I mean? Like, why not? It's kind of getting kind of late. We can just enjoy a nice rest.
It's getting dark out here.
Yeah,
Look for shelter.
absolutely. Let's just do that. And maybe when we wake up, the wolves will be gone. We should probably have saved. Right? We probably should have saved. It doesn't look like the wolves are here anymore. So that's a positive. Ooh. Good night, PH. Have a good evening. And I've got to remember what it was I was wanting to talk to you about, because there was something. I have some reishi tea and a cup of coffee. I should make some other tea. So we're going to open this door. It is dark, which I'm not excited about, but it is really dark. I can't see anything. I don't think I want to go out in this darkness, but I'm going to. Did I save? It might have been about that. It might have been about the Belgian I thought was Dutch. Maybe. Although I just kind of feel like it might have been something else as well. You know what? I'll remember when I get there. So I'm trying to figure out what I can tell you about this thing that is not anything. I will say it's historical. Like, there's an element of historicalness to it, so that's really cool. So I remember what we were talking about now. Yeah, so there's an element of historicalness to it. I think I can say that. I feel like I can say that. There's an element of historicalness to it. So I feel very qualified to be writing what I'm writing. And I hope that I'll be able to reveal what it is sometime soon, but that is not on me. Y'all, I don't even know what time it is. It's so dark. It's like a long dark. Do you know what I mean? It just feels like such a long dark. You know, that's me being ridiculous. I wanted to tell you about how time travel works in Tidal Blades, but I feel like I shouldn't, because it might become relevant, and I don't want to give you any spoilers. And also, there does not seem to be a lot of wood the ways that I'm walking. Oh. That's not good firewood, y'all. Yes, the Kickstarter for that did go up, and I kickstarted it. It's not long. You just think it is because all of the hernias and hypothermia. That's actually probably true. Also, I would have way better visibility if it were... Oh, here we go. Here we go, everybody. Here we go.
Come on to my house.
Werewolf Fields! Come on in my house, come on. Come on in my house, come on. Come on in my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on in my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Hey, welcome in, Werewolf Fields. What were you streaming? What? Oh, Werewolf Fields of London. It's a raid. Hello, how are you? By the way, it is dark. I don't know where I am. I am a little over encumbered, but who's not a little over encumbered? Um, oh, you were streaming Mass Effect Andromeda. What? First the gnomes and now werewolf. Welcome in Raiders. So, I've not
Name
played
game.
the name game. I'm very excited for this one. Come on, everybody. I say now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F, or an M will appear. And then I say Bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fan, or info. Then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. Then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. But if the first two
Somebody's
letters are
watching
ever
me.
the same, I drop them both and say the name like Bob. Bob drop the B's, Bo, Arbo, Fred. Fred drop the F's, Fo, Red, or Mary. Mary drop the M's, Mo, Airy. That's the only rule that is contrary.
Name game.
Booday, 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 bo, uday, banana, fana, fo, fude, fee, fi, mo, mooday. Booday, shiny marigold, shiny marigold, shiny marigold, bo, biny marigold, banana, fana, fo, finy marigold, fee, fi, mo, miny marigold, shiny marigold, the name game. Thank you for those resubs and time of gifts. Thank you for that gift. Also, we just had a follow. Crime Nut. For your follow, I will sing the follow song. I always feel that somebody's watching me, and I have no privacy. Whoa, I always feel that somebody's watching me. Tell me, is it just a dream? Ba-da-ba-pow. Thank you for that follow, Crime Nut. I don't know if that's in German or not, but I'm gonna pretend like it is. I don't know what it would stand for, but I'm just gonna say it like it's in German. That's what I'm gonna do because that's how I roll. Everybody, werewolf feels. It is, and you have the first person who's ever done it right. Oh, thank you. Well, I am cheating though, because I did live in Germany for 5 years, you know? So I feel like it's just a little bit of cheating is all I'm saying. Like, you know. And the proper last name is Kreimann. Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Because I was like, Kreimann, is it sort of like Heimat? But instead of like your homeland, it's your crime land? So like maybe you actually have a whole entire crime land that is yours. You are the, like, nobleman or noble person of Kreimat. Because, well, it's actually Kreimnat, so that's not as good. I don't think speaking a language is cheating. Okay, that's fair. Okay, it depends on the text. That is also fair. So right now we're playing The Long Dark, which is its official name, but I like to call it Hypothermia and Hernias. Or hernias and hypothermia. Yeah, hernias come first.
Name game.
Because I tend to be very cruel to these characters, and I make them carry too much, and then they break their legs, and then they also get hernias, and then they get hypothermia, and it's all my fault. But that said, the name game. Come on, everybody. I say now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F, or an M will appear. And then I say Bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fan, or info. Then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. Then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't any name that I can't rhyme. Semi-ethial. Slimithio, but Billy my Mythio, banana fan for Philly my Lithio, Fee, Fi, Momilly my Lithio. Slim my Lithio, the name game. Thank you for that resub, Millie. Because I really feel like if it was like Slim my Lithio, right? It was like a long I. It
Name
wasn't
game.
right? Also, the name game. Come on, everybody. Let me see if I can say. I don't look. I'm gonna experiment right now because Kremnat is German, so I'm going to experiment, and I don't know if I can do it. We're gonna just do it on the fly. Der Namenspiel. Komm mal, jeder. Lass uns etwas spielen. Ich wette, ich kann wie sagt man Rhyme? Rhyme wahrscheinlich, gell? Oder? Wie sagt man Rhyme? Rhyme. Wie sagt man Rhyme? Warte mal. Schauen wir mal sagen. Also, Rhyme. Warte mal. Ich werde das. I'm gonna try to sing this in German. So, lass uns, aber I bet it's, the thing is, I just bet rhyme is also just rhyme in German, because that's how everything is. No, it's rhyme, yeah. Ich wette, ich kann, es ist der Reim. Ich wette, ich kann einen Reim machen von der Name jeder Person. Der erste Buchstabe der Name. Ich lasse es weg. Und dann und D und ein oder ein F oder ein M wird da sein. Und wenn ich sage Bo und ein B und dann sage ich den Namen und dann Banane, Ferne und Fo. Dann sage ich den Namen mit einem F ganz einfach. Dann und ein Vieh, Pfeil und ein Mo. Dann sage ich den Namen nochmal mit einem M dieses Mal und es gibt keine Namen, die ich nicht reimen kann. Kremnat, Bobanat, Banana, Ferne, Verfamnat, Vieh, Pfeil, Mo, Meimnat. Kremnat, der Namenspiel. Das Spiel. Das Namenspiel. Das Spiel, gell? Der Spiel. Das Spiel. I lived in Bavaria where everybody just said duh, and so I don't know the gender of hardly anything, because that's my life.
Name game.
It's das Spiel. Eines. Oh Mann, hey. Also, Gempause, Bobempause, Banana, Fana, Fofempause, FIFA, Momempause. Gempause, the name game. I'll get it, it's a rhyming. I'm just gonna say this. So when do I take ad breaks? Oh, hey, speaking of, it's rhyme. Yeah, it's rhyme. By the way, we have a giveaway for today, and our giveaway is a horror game called Song of Horror, the complete edition. So if you want to go and be in the running to get the Song of Horror, just say something in chat. And then I will, if you get chosen by Nightbot, who's ridiculous, then I will DM you the Steam code for it. Because I get games with the Humble Monthly, but I can't play them all because not all of them are Mac compatible. And so I give them away. Also, Sprankle Simulator. It is good. Time of Gift says, so I've just finished a session of Pendragon. Ooh! And our two characters are now in an enchanted castle in the Forest Sauvage as we attempt to rescue King Pelennor. I'm sure everything will be fine. Time of Gift. I'm not certain everything will be fine. That's all I'm saying. Werewolf says, I love bringing my community here to get Lily sang to. You, Rochford. Thank you, Werewolf. Look, I will sing all the songs, and I didn't get to play Outer Worlds, and I'm not gonna be able to play it this Saturday, which means I've not been able to play the banjo yet, but I will. I ran a major combat in darker trails last night. So many penalty dice for listen checks after shooting. Oh, interesting. Um, does the ad for Willen? Yes, the ad for Willen counts, right? That's my advertising. Well, that was beautiful. So I simply have to pay it forward. Oh yeah, Dash. Gone was like Dash Bill. So the thing is, no, what you got a Twitch ad break? Oh, I did not voluntarily put that ad break there. I just want you to know it. I did not voluntarily put on an ad break because I don't, they shouldn't do it. Although, what does this mean? Why do I have a, hmm, I don't know what that's about. Das Namenspiel needs to have an official recording. Maybe I'll have to go and work on the editing and like make it work out well so that I could do it well. Um, why did Twitch interrupt me with ads? Wait. I don't want them. I don't want them to do ads. How do I make them not do ads? How do I do that? It should not be. I ran an ad when we were in the pre-screen at the very beginning of the stream, and I don't want it to run another one. So the question is, how do I make sure that doesn't happen? The Down Darker Trails game
Game.
is going through, I'm going to sing that, it's going through the sinister secret of Salt Marsh to hire some very bad people to help raid the haunted house. Ooh. Ads have been messing up for everyone recently. Oh, I see. Okay. I've gotten ads on my own channel, Twitch being Twitchy, I suppose. Okay, so it's not just me. Because I was like, why is this happening? Okay. When did Twitch interrupt her with ads? I didn't see it. Okay. Twitch is being twitchy. Okay, because like I don't know why, but I'm just trying to figure out like what's the word here. I don't want anything like, look, I don't mind like an ad in the pre-screen moment, but I don't want ads other times. And yeah, it says, look at that. It says I recently ran an ad, but I don't want to run any more ads. I don't want ads when I'm playing. I don't like it. Twitch hates you personally. Twitch probably does hate you personally. Twitch, I mean, look, I don't want to, look, Krellin, I don't want to say anything, but I was in the boys' locker room and Twitch was there, beating up Mixer, but then getting beat up by YouTube, and they were talking smack about you. Twitch was like, that Krellin, I've got it out for Krellin, because Twitch wears like a leather jacket and has a pompadour and is a juvenile delinquent from the 1950s. Don't ask me why, but that's what's happening. And then Twitch was like talking smack about you. I was like, hey, leave Krellin alone. And then Nightbot walked in and was like, Nightbot's like, I'm gonna get Krellin. I was like, Nightbot, what are you doing here? It was pretty weird. There was a whole thing. I don't know what I was doing in the locker room, and I certainly don't know what Nightbot was doing in the locker room because I feel like Nightbot does not work out, but that's what happened. Werewolf says, to my knowledge, you can't. Either you let them do their weird schedule and they will not warn you, or no ads at all. Last week I just turned them off because see, the thing is, normally you can say no ads, but you can choose to run an ad. So the way it used to happen, at least the way it used to go, unless they've changed things, is that you could say, yes, run ads whenever you want, which I don't want. So I always said no, but you could run an ad on your own voluntarily. And if you did run an ad, it would make it so that people who are not subbed to your channel won't get ads when they first show up for the first hour or something. So there's some way. And so I did like at the very beginning of the stream, I just ran like a 1-minute ad. So like before everybody sort of got here so that like people could get here and not have to deal with ads. But I don't, yeah. All ads lie, all ads deceive. Yeah. I think especially people who aren't subscribed when they join. Yeah. So Beat It Mixer also, they've been using banner ads that don't interrupt, which is cool. They're much easier to ignore. But here's the thing about those banner ads. I have feelings about those too. Werewolf says, yeah, it was like that when I just became an affiliate, but since 2022, I noticed that it could be a Twitch glitch. Yeah. And Nightbot only goes to the locker room with a chance to peep through the loose tiles in the shower. That's probably true, actually. So here's the thing about those banner ads. I'm not happy with them in certain ways because, I mean, it depends, right? But the thing is, when you go to your tools, let me go to my tools. Streaming tools, maybe? No. Settings, affiliate, um, subscriptions, bits and sharing, community support, ads, right? So you can normally tell them if you want ads, activate your schedule to automatically run ads on my channel. No, that's not what I want. I do not want ads on my channel. Your ad density, 3 minutes an hour. I don't want, let's see, we're learning this. You were interested in a new way for you to schedule ad breaks during your stream. I don't want ad breaks during my stream. How often would you like to run ads on my channel? I don't want ads on my channel. So that's great. Start by selecting the space in between ad breaks. Then select the length for each ad break, but I don't want any ads. Start delay. You can delay when the stream schedule starts on a new streaming session. We've started you off with a default number of ads that will remove all pre-rolls in your channel. Okay, but I don't want ads. Get more time if needed. We've started off blah, blah, blah. I don't want ads though, right? Like I should not have to, there's a button that says, do you want ads? And I do not want ads. Disable pre-roll ads when yes, disable pre-roll ads. Enable, I've disabled all automatic ads on my channel because I don't want ads on my channel. Just for the record, I don't want, so, I don't, but they have changed something. There's a new interface. I'm looking at it and it looks different. So it does look different than before. And so maybe they've just gone a little bit twitchy, right? Maybe they've messed something up. Yeah, my Prime sub expired during the stream. I had to open a new tab. I see. We're looking for a new way to do ads on your channel. I don't want that at all. And tags. So the thing about, so here's the thing about ads. Twitch is like, hey, we run ads on your channel so that help you make money. This is for you. This is for you to make money. And I was like, yeah, ads earn me like what? $10 a year or something? Like the ads that come on the channel do not earn me a lot of money. Maybe if I were some kind of Overwatch streamer that had 1 million viewers or something, I'd make a lot of money, but like, it's like $5 a year. It's really not a lot of money. And so I don't feel the need to have ads on my channel because I feel like those ads are not really there to help me. I feel like they're there to help Twitch. And since they're not giving me much besides like $5, I feel like I don't need them. Do you know what I mean? Like they've not done anything to make me feel like I should have them. And so I don't. Oh, speaking of which, I've got to redo my affiliate thing. I haven't done that yet. Valtiel says, other things have been happening. My chat has been crashing quite often in the past few weeks, which I don't ever recall happening before. Oh, yeah. Oh, I only thought partners got money. And oh, no. No, affiliates also can monetize their channel. It's really interesting. By the way, I'm going to go and pull the winner right now for Song of Horror because we're theoretically on a sort of a break. Who's going to win our game? Crime Nut! Crime Nut! You have won. This is very cool. I'm going to write this down. Where are you? Song of Horror. Ooh, that's so cool. Crime Nut, I'm going to message you right now with a humble bundle code that you can use. You can get a code from them to go and, to go and, as it were, like to get the game on Steam. So I'm going to send this to you. And just let me know if it works. Paste. Yeah, my cutoff's about 9:20. Okay, so I've sent you the code. Let me know if it works. And that's it. So I'm so excited. Congratulations. I like giving people things. It just makes me really happy. So boom. Nice. That's so cool. I'm feeling good about that. Yeah, so the thing about yeah, let me see. Maybe I can tell you. Let's see. Channel analytics. Um, Let me see if I can find out. Um, for okay, yes, I can tell you. I can do it. Let's see. Let's do uh for 2001 for 2020 for I'm gonna do the math for you right now. Uh for we're gonna do for the year of 2021, which was like a pretty decent year for me, right? Uh for 2021, I will tell you how much money I earned through ad revenue. I earned, yes, I was correct. For all of 2021, for the entire year, and please note in 2021, I streamed what? I streamed how many hours? Uh, I streamed 356 hours and 20 minutes in 2021. And for streaming 356 hours and 20 minutes, I earned $15.60 in ad revenue. So, do you see what I'm saying? Like, it's 15 bucks that I earned last year through ads, and it bugs my viewers. Like, it irritates them. It makes them frustrated. It makes them less than happy. So why would I turn on ads and have ads going every 30 minutes if all that does is inconvenience my viewers and makes me 15 bucks? Like, I don't need that 15 bucks. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's all I'm saying. Oh, good, it worked. Oh, thank you, Clement. I'm so glad. Well, this isn't good. My booth doesn't see me working on your PC. Oh, no, that's no good. Werewolf says, lurking for a second while I let the dog out. Who let the dogs out? Werewolf feels. Poor little guy's been antsy about my grand plan to do a birthday stream all day. Ooh. Werewolf, I want you to tell me about that birthday stream because I want to be able to hype you. Don't forget that you're actively telling them not to do ads. Does that make much of a difference? Probably, yes. Basil Smith, don't spend it all in one place. Wow, really worth the annoyance to viewers. Yeah. I do owe you a song, Krellin. I do, and I will sing it. Now, if I put ads everywhere, maybe I'd earn 40 bucks. But like, you know what? I just kind of feel like that's not right. It's not worth it for me. I get that if you're not subbed, you've got to deal with an ad when you sort of show up. But if I run a pre-stream ad, like in like the pre-stream moments where nobody's really watching, the show's not there, if I run like a 3-minute ad break before the show starts, then I get like an entire hour or something when people can show up for the first hour and the ads won't run. So I try to do that when I remember. I often don't remember, but if I can remember, I'll try to run a pre-stream ad so that basically, even if you're not subbed, you just don't have to deal with ads. Because I don't pick who those ads are. I don't pick what is advertising or who's advertising. And so like, I just don't, it's like, it's not, whatever. Like, I don't feel like it's not my thing. If you're not making minimum wage from ads, it's not really beneficial. Right? See what I'm saying? Like, and again, maybe if I were famous and all that stuff, I don't know. But like, it just doesn't seem. Does it have to be their ad? Could you run Willen's ad? No, I don't have any choice over the ads. They just, because what it is that Twitch is contracting with people to run ads. Right? So has nothing to do with me. They run the ads. And like, good on them. They do their thing. But I mean, they're making money because they take, like half of all the sub stuff. So I was going to talk about the difference, like the relationship between affiliates and partners in a second. But first, the name game. Come on, everybody. I say, now let's play a game. I bet you I can make a rhyme out of anybody's name. The first letter of the name, I treat it like it wasn't there. And then a B or an F, or an M will appear. And then I say bo at a B, then I say the name, then banana, fanner, and foe. Then I say the name again with an F, very plain, then a fee, fi, and a mo. Then I say the name again with an M this time, and there isn't a name that I can't rhyme. Krellin, 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 Bobellin, Banana, Fana, Fofelin, Fee, Fi, Momelin. Krellin the melon felon, the name game. Thank you for that Prime resub. Thank you very much. Oh, nice. Chris says, I've been reconsidering my not subbing thing. This isn't helping me going back to subbing. It steals other months. The ads are also different depending on what country you're in. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I imagine that's the case. Here's the thing. I have thoughts on this. I am going to, right now, go back to the game. Right? That's what I'm doing. And then I'll tell you thoughts about this. Ooh, hold on. Boop. Because what have we been doing? Oh, I know what we're doing. We're walking back to that fish hut. We're walking back to the fish hut because we were trying to find, firewood so we could cook this stuff we found, so that we have less, we're less smelly to wolves. Because, who wants to be smelly to wolves? Nobody. I mean, I don't. This dark game is, yes. I have to clean my monitor as well. Hey, look at this. It's some cedar. I really need a whetstone because my hatchet's not gonna be doing well.
Thank goodness.
Oh, hey, look.
Made it through another
There are
night.
wolves over there murdering bunnies. How come Ice Bunny doesn't get mad when wolves murder bunnies? Only when I do. I feel like that's unfair. Just gonna note it. I would have missed my squirrel milk, but have considered downgrading my sub and putting more into Patreon. Yeah, so there's like quite a bit of things to ponder between Patreon and Twitch. And Twitch takes half. I think if you're, like, for everybody. But, ooh, that's a great squirrel. I love that squirrel. But, and so you do get, like, a better percentage off of Patreon than you do for Twitch. But you're not that cold. But I actually do value Twitch subs as well. Speaking of Patreon, so it's, like, for me, I don't mind one way or the other. Like, I know some people really try to encourage folks to not sub on Twitch, but to do Patreon instead. She does get mad when wolves kill bunnies. She just gets mad at the wolves, and you don't hear about it. Oh, that's probably fair. I like all these squirrels very much. Yeah, so, like, I actually, like, it's, for me, I am also way not where I'm meant to be. Where the heck am I? I'm, like, all over the place. I'm way not where I'm meant to be. Okay, what do we do about this? Ooh. You know what we're going to do about it? We are going to go to that other place and make, it's, well, this is beautiful. There's also a wolf here. I don't want to be here. I want to be less here where wolves are, and more somewhere else where wolves aren't. Those are my feelings. I was trying to head back to that... And here we go. Okay, give me a second. Give me a second. Nope, nope. Oh, okay. Hey, hey. Oh, hey, no. Stop it. No. Weapons. No, weapons. Also, no. I need, flare. Leave me alone. Excuse me for a moment. There are wolves everywhere, and I don't like it. Hey, but you know what I do have? I did get firefighting materials. Fire starting materials. So there's that. Okay. Yeah, okay, this is awesome. And by awesome, I mean not awesome. Okay. I need, okay, no, okay. Okay, hold on. Give me a moment, if you don't mind. I'm gonna go make a fire right about now. Oh gosh, let's start this fire, shall we? Let's do that. Let's, Margaret, Cat TV, we cannot run away because they will just know okay, well, this is awesome. Because they will kill us. They will hunt us down. Although I have learned something about, this coat that we have. The wolves do not grab onto us and then rip our throats out immediately. They just nip at us multiple times. So on the plus side, let's add some fuel. Okay, we have a fire, so these wolves are here, but oh, we don't have you know what? We don't have any food on us at the moment. While we're here, we're just gonna cook water because we have got wolves everywhere. We're also gonna eat some of this food. Okay. Whew. Oh, thank you for being here, Crime Not. I'm going to try to shoot one of these wolves so that they will go away. The only problem is every time I shoot, they run away. So we're gonna. Do we have any grits? I feel like we need to. Come here. See, look at this. I feel like they cheat. I feel like the wolves cheat is my thought on this. And, you know, while we're here, I'm going to just pick up this flare. And then I'm going to throw it at them. I don't know if that was a good idea or a bad idea, but it was an idea. Oh, wolves. Wolves. So, I feel like wolves smart enough to run away when a human points a gun at them are smart enough to not attack humans. See, I agree. I feel like if these wolves are that psychically attuned, they should leave me alone. Is what I think. These are my thoughts and feelings. Whew. Okay. Oh, hi. You know, these wolves are going to be hanging out, bothering me for a while. And... Alright, so we're going to have to do this, like, I have an idea. Okay, we're going to try this. Ooh, hey, I dinged it. Did you see that? Like, I did hit it. I dinged it a little bit because there's blood on the snow. So I have an idea. I have a new idea. And that is, if I can see my little dot, my little aiming dot, I aim on it before I put the dot on the creature before I pull up the gun. And if I do that, they're less likely to run away. So I'm actually feeling like I have a thought. So like, we'll see how it goes. Oh, look at that. Ooh, all right, it's fine. I only dinged it a little bit, but when it comes back, I'm gonna test my theory. Although I'm sure there's one behind me. Oh man. Hello, Wolf. How are you? Oh, dang it. I am ready. These wolves. How are you doing, Water? 15 minutes until melted. Great. I want you to know that I know that violent... I have feelings about violin music, by the way. I just want you to know that I have feelings about violin music. There is a way to make me irritated. Okay, doing a 360. I hope you see what's happening. I also feel like wolves going whine, 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 whine should be diminishing the pack morale. If it isn't, that's bad. So I'm just like, I agree with you. I agree. I'm going to sort of like sneak out from the fire a little bit to see if I can get slightly better angles on it. Hi, evil wolf. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Did you see that? Did you see it? I mean, I hope you saw that, because hi, how are you? You know, I've got like things going on in my life right now that do not always involve these wolves, but I also don't have food. That was a bad shot. Sorry about that one. I should not have taken that shot. Here we go. Oh, hi. Pardon me. Clearly, I was... Okay, but you know what? I'm not getting as much damage, which is pretty good. This coat really does work. That's great. Nope. I don't think I put this game because the wolves, not like wolves, would bug me too much. They do give you a disclaimer at the beginning of the game saying that they know it. They're like, these wolves are not acting like normal. Hey, how's my fire doing? Okay, my fire's doing well. That's great. You know what? I think we've dealt with the morale problem, but I was not able to kill any wolves. So I think we're good. I think the wolves will leave us alone. But while we're here, we might as well repair some stuff. Oh, I don't have any rabbit pelt, everyone. You know what that means. That means I gotta kill some rabbits. I also need wolf pelt. So finally I know why I needed all those things all along. And we're going... I think I've got some of those things back in the town hall. So we'll have to repair those things when we get there. So that's... yeah, I don't feel... I wish I had animal meat to eat. Would be real great right about now. Ooh, that's bad. Yes. Okay, how's it going? Let's just take all of this. Take that. How are we doing in terms of our stuff? Yeah. Have I tried killing the wabbit instead of the rabbit? I really should kill the wabbit. Because I feel like killing the wabbit, kill the wabbit, kill the wabbit, is probably not a bad idea. I've got, what, 36 minutes in this fire? It's not bad. You know, I'm going to just, I wanted to kill those wolves, y'all. I really did. I wanted to kill a wolf. Ooh, gosh. We've got to do quite a bit of repairing right now, so... We need to get back to that hut where all our food is what I'm trying to tell you. Because, oh, gosh. Yeah, we have a... We need to get back to that fishing hut. Real bad. Yeah, okay. Also, I need rabbit skin and also wolf pelt, which I really feel like we have. I really feel like we left a bunch of that in that hut that we're going to. I realize it's probably not the most efficient use of our travel time, but I think it's fine. Why am I a clown? I think it's because it's Alaska. And why? See, the wolves... See, here's the thing. The wolves are not frightened by clowns. They're only frightened by people pointing guns at them. Was that a wabbit or a wild curry rabbit? Wild curry. You know, I actually had rabbit when I went to a restaurant that had a little like rabbit hors d'oeuvre thing or little miniature rabbit Welsh rarebit, and so I had some. It didn't taste like anything exotic or special. It just tasted like food. So, by the way, there is firewood there, and I want it, but I don't think I need it, so I'm not going to use it. I need to clown harder. That's true. I do need to clown harder. Ooh, clown harder sounds like maybe an action movie, but like the sequel. Like there's the first one, Werewolf Fields, and I'm back. So how did the wolves treat you? Yeah, they were trying to kill me. I did not successfully kill any of them, which is a bit of a bummer. But because actually it turns out I need wolf pelts. And you had an ostrich burger. It tasted like a burger. Yeah, I kind of feel like... No, that's probably not true. That's probably not true what I'm about to say. I was going to say something that is probably just not true, and so it's probably not great of me to say it. Hey, what do you think those birds over there are flying about? Those vultures. I wonder what they're... See Emmett Kelly Jr. in his only acting movie, Clown... Yeah, Clown Hard. And then there's like, Clown Hard 2, Clown Harder. Hey, do you remember, Lee... There was a comedian in the 80s who did kind of like a... He had like a... He kind of looked like a... country bumpkin, I suppose is the best way to put the vibe they were going for. Do you know... Are you in fact heading somewhere specific? I'm going back to the fishing hut, indeed. Yes, I am. I'm going back to the fishing hut. Because all of my food is there. Well, not all of my food, but quite a lot of my food is in the fishing hut. And it would be... And I need to go and... catch that giant fish. Ostrich... Do you remember that guy? He was like... He would do this thing with his face. And he had like that... Like a cap, but like the bill was pushed up. And he was clearly much older, and he was kind of like a country bumpkin type, and I think he was on ads. Do you remember him? And I don't know if anybody remembers who I'm talking about. It was like he was like an ad guy, comedian sort, like in ads in the 80s. Does anybody remember him? Was his name like Ernie or something like this? Oh. Hey, Toy Boat Sailor. Ernest. I do. I mean Ernest. Hey, Vern. Yes. Yes. Hey, Vern. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Ernest, right? Ernest something or other. And he was the Hey, Vern guy. Thank you. Ernest T. Worrell. Thank you. I appreciate that that people know what I'm talking about and they do not think that I made it up. Thank you. Yes. Yes. Toy Boat, it is so good to see you. I have been thinking good thoughts about you recently. Millie says, and I need to go this way. Okay, I remember this guy, though I never would have gotten there from your description. Yeah, Ernest, like Ernest goes to blah, blah, blah. Jim Varney, thank you. What happened was that somebody said, yeah, Jim Varney, thank you. I somehow, he did this thing with his chin. He's like, right? Hey, Vern. He did this thing. Yeah, pizza commercials, thank you. Like, he was like a regular commercial guy, and then somehow from commercials he got into movies. That'd be sort of like if Flo the Insurance Lady did a movie. Yes. Hey, look, there's my fishing hut, where all my friends are, and where everything is nice, and where I can... Hey, look, it's a rabbit. Missed. Almost. By the way, I need to kill a rabbit. I just want you all to know that that's what's happening in my life. I'm gonna kill a rabbit because I need to use it to like fix my hat. Ernest Scared Stupid is a masterpiece. Oh, I need to. Yeah. Oh, it's kind that you've been thinking about me. Yeah, I was just thinking about you. And I was feeling positively inclined. Ernest saves Christmas because it was convenient. Millie, I do not have a snare. That's the problem. I need to find a workbench. If I can find a workbench, I can build snares, but I do not currently have any snares. So I'm in a... Wait. I heard a wolf. There are wolves over there. And I'm going to just note that. Because I feel like we might have to deal with those wolves, and by deal with, I mean kill them and take their skin. Also, there's a rabbit right there that I want to... kill and take its skin. But in the meantime, I'm going to go back into this building because it's a good idea. We're going to just drop off... Where are we at? Yeah, we're going to drop off the hide stuff that we got. And... Where is it? It's probably here. Yeah, we're going to... What is this? Cured gut, cured leather... Fresh gut, we'll just drop all that off, and fresh deer hide, we'll drop that off. And I don't think we actually need to start... We do need to start a fire. Sorry. The whole point of being here is we have to start a fire so that we can cook the rest of that food we have. Absolutely. Oh, that's why I knew what I knew about Ernest. He did commercials for the local burger chain, Blake's Lottaburger. Oh. Oh, that's cool. We had a...
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Look, we're just here to cook some food. Because we have a lot of food to cook. So we're just going to cook some... We've got some meat still. Oh, cooking pot. And... Oh. You know what? I don't think we took our meat with us. Give us a second. Hello? Yes. Let us pick up. Let's pick up some of our... We're going to cook some of... We're cooking. There we go. This is going to be great. We're going to eat as much stuff as we can. Try to finish this thing, which involves getting a special monster fish, I think. You know, Billy... Look, I'm going to tell you something about Billy Joel. I think that Billy Joel is an arsonist and wrote that song to deflect attention. Those are my thoughts on that. I really feel like we need to watch out for Mr. Joel because I am suspicious. Boom. All right. That took a long time to clear, by the way. Let's, fish. We have to get a really big fish. Oh my god.
I'm gonna have to leave some of this gear behind.
Okay. I found the fish, everyone, but side note, it's very heavy. It's 15 kg. It's 15 kilograms. And that is more than I normally can do anything about. So, yeah, you just got a fire extinguisher delivered, and I think it's been discharged. Oh no, Millie, that's terrible. I do not approve at all. Let me just take this. We're going to cook. How much time do we have? We have 47 minutes. Let's cook something that we can cook. Not the big bass. Let's cook that. Yeah, we're gonna have to. Was the white powder cocaine? Because, I mean, who knows? I'm over encumbered, but I'm going to sleep, I think, and hopefully that will help me be less. And it's also kind of nighttime. Look, I think that we can sort of manage this in some kind of a way. It probably will not be the best, but I feel like we can. I feel like we can do something with this. It might be a little bit awkward, but yes, I feel like we can do that. I feel like we got stuff. I'm going to try. I'm not going to try to find it out. Try to find out. Yeah. Also, this is clearly an attack on my playstyle. Also, what do we have? By the way, y'all, look. You can't read the gauge because it's covered in white powder. Where did this fish come? Where did it come from? Did it come from Colombia? I'm just asking. Okay, let us look at the things we have and if we can. Oh, hey, you know what? Can we sort by? We can sort by health. Let me harvest this. You know, nature abhors a vacuum. I think nature likes energy drink. My energy drinks. I really need a whetstone, and I do not have one, and it is distressing me. Just thought I would share. I don't know if there's. Yeah, I need scrap metal. I need a bunch of things that I don't have. And I don't know when I will get those things. Yeah. Well, at least I can clean this. That's something I can do. Oh, it's on empty? Can you get, your money back? Do you know what I mean? Like, can you get your money back? All right.
The sun is setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
So this is what's going to happen. Right now, I'm going to go to sleep. And as part of the sleeping process is, you know what? Yeah. So we're going to have to put this big giant fish in the drawer. Because, oh, I can't move the giant fish in there. This is gonna be can I just drop it? If I drop it, will all the badness happen? let's see. Drop. Okay, I can move. Ooh. All right, so what we're going to do right now is we are going to go to sleep. I can't sleep with... Oh, I see what the problem is, everybody. You know what the problem is? I can't sleep with all that stuff on the ground. So let's...
I can't carry this any further.
I am aware of the misery of our life. But we're going to sleep. And when we wake up, we're going to need to eat, and then we will eat, which will... is there anything you need to do but eat it? I think I need to bring it back to the town hall is what I think the mission said. So, that is a thing, but I can, I'm pretty sure what I need to do is, Tall Tales. Oh. I don't have to, I can just eat it. Rissa, you're brilliant. I don't have to carry this back and show to anyone. Yeah. I don't have to show this to anyone. I can just find a big fish and eat it. Would be, I mean, I suppose it would be a weird mission. So I actually think, yeah, it doesn't say, well, I want to double check, because what if Tall Tales? Yeah, it looks like I don't have to do anything now that I have it. So what I think we should do is start a fire and cook that fish. This is my thought on that, and that is that we cook the fish. Because if we cook the fish, then we can eat the fish. Are you sure we
Come on,
don't...
little fire.
What if... I'm going to save the game. Is what I'm going to do. I'm going to save the game. But on the other hand, I bet the town could really use that fish. But I can't carry it, so who cares? I mean, I appreciate that we all went through this process with me, where we thought about... wait, we were going to save because I'm paranoid. We're saving because I'm paranoid that if I... yeah, I'm paranoid. All right, so let's... Okay. Be right. Battered fish, perhaps. Eat it, eat it. Find a big fish and beat it. Then deep fry the battered fish and serve with... That's not actually how the song goes. But you know what I'm talking about. That's a good old Weird Al. Hey, look, I'm not super over-encumbered anymore. I wonder how many calories that fish is going to bring in. Millie says, it had a plastic safety pin equivalent that is broken. I'll have to call tomorrow. Their support office is currently... Be right. You donated bits, and I feel like you know what that means. I feel like you know. There's nothing in that drawer, or this drawer, but there are a bunch of things in this cupboard, all of which are raw fish. Yeah. So, look, everybody, I'm going to go and sing. But I'm trying to ponder my inventory situation. Because... I feel like my life is a little hard sometimes. And by sometimes, I mean... right now. Cured leather, fresh... Like, there we go. There. It's great. Maybe a spice, a bit of ginger. Oh, nice. Drop all the guts and skins, but with your head out. Yeah. I'm leaving those here. I don't... all the other ones are actually already cured, so that's fine. Yes. Fortunately, this is really redundant in my current situation. I have an automatic smothering extinguisher in the hood above my range, and the complex has an extinguisher right outside the apartment door. By the way, I don't think I'm gonna sing, but I just want to make sure we don't have anything that we can do in terms of what's the word? Multitasking. Actually, man, I could make some. I can do this. We'll make some tender plugs. That's a bit of a multitasking thing, and it seems not bad. Boom. Boom. Great. And then our fish will be done. Take
Too
it.
much to carry.
How much does it weigh? Oh, you know what, by the way? Side note. I actually think we can probably cook more fish while we're here. Yes, we can. I am feeling great about my life. Feeling less great about... Oh, I'm still too heavy. Still too heavy. But have I won the game? No. But I'm actually doing not bad. We found this massive fish that I'm going to eat, which will not prove that I have it anymore, but... oh, yes, Max. Crime Nut won the game, and it was very good, and I was very happy for it. And I have questions about my life at this moment, and I don't know what to do about them. So, yeah. So basically, at this moment, we have too much stuff on us, right? We're carrying too much stuff because we've got this fish. Let's eat this fish. Yep, okay. So, we're over encumbered in a way that is like too much. That is way too much. You know what? Maybe we could just leave the giant fish. Oh, it still weighs 15 kilograms. We cannot. It's too heavy. It's too heavy to put in those drawers. Okay, but maybe let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You know what I think? I'm going to try. I have an idea. I'm going to take all these fish out of the cupboard, and I'm going to see if I can put the massive fish. I can. I put the massive fish in the cupboard. I put my other fish, that other raw fish that I have, I put the other raw fish in these drawers because they can hold 10 apiece. And then I am basically not caring as much. And then I can ponder like what I want to take with me and what I don't. Because I feel like I don't need... Yeah, look at that. I leave all the fish in here. The fish seems like it's doing pretty well. And... Yes. Yeah. This is what I think we do. This is what I think we do. Also, we're going to save the game. But more important than anything else, is Be Right UK donated some bits. And do not think I forgot about that. Enjoy the fish. Let the scales run through your eyes. Have a small portion of a strong drink. Perhaps a gill? So, Be Right donated bits. And when we get bit donations, I sing the song We're in the Money, as sung by Ginger Rogers in the film Gold Diggers of 1933, which is where the song originates from. But in that song, she sings it in Pig Latin, and so I'm going to sing it in Pig Latin. So I want to, as thanks to Be Right, thank you, Be Right. Earway and hey, wait, I like to snap, but I cannot snap with my right hand because like I'm very bad at. It's okay, but it feels very awkward. Earway and hey, the anime. Earway and hey, the anime. Ewe at gale at we have way at weird way to ute at gale young way. Earway and hey, the anime. Ede ice skates are on say. Only and the 80 and pray we are a hood ray, what's the and we young ray. Ewe ever eat ray and leons lay, of way at Brian's lay, ute day. And when we see the alien will look left,
Come on
yeah,
to
you're
my
in
house.
the eye. We're in the money. We're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. Thank you so much for those bits, Be Right, but also a Stenia's rating. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Boop ba doop ba doop boop boop ba doop ba doop boop boop ba doop ba doop boop ba doop ba doop ba doop. Psh. Asteni, what were you streaming? Hey, welcome in, everybody. It's so good to see you all. How are you? We're playing The Long Dark, or as I like to know it, like to sort of think of it as I'm carrying too much stuff. The game. Hello, Raiders. Was Ginger quite? She was. Uh, she a minor? You know what? You don't have to get your coat, Be Right. You can stay. You can stay. It's fine. Aspire, Enos Tale, and then we played some Hades. I know of Hades, though I haven't played it. I think I've only played one of the games by that Big Giant. That's the company, right? Big Giant. I think I've played the one about the little white head little boy jumping around, isometric game. What was that one? Super Giant. Thank you, Super Giant. What was the one? Bastion. Is that the one? I played Bastion, right? Yes. Yes. It had like a funny narrator. Yes. But I haven't played any of the other ones, and I feel like I'm supposed to play. Before I play Hades, I feel like I'm supposed to play this one with an amazing soundtrack. Which one is it? Big Sword, maybe? Not the basketball one. Oh, Hades, your Transistor. Yes, I think I'm supposed to play Transistor. Yes. Is this true? Is this true that I need to play Transistor? You should tell me, because I've heard that people really like that one. And so it was okay. The music was wonderful, as is the narration. The gameplay wasn't as fun for me. Oh. Oh. They're not connected. Oh. Oh, these are all standalone games? I have a question for you all, and an observation and a thought. I'm going to say all of them, and then we can work them out together so I don't forget them. Question. What do you have? Lauren dated the sword in the game. Oh, yeah. They're all standalone. Okay, so question one. Here's my question for you. One, do you have any video game companies that you really like, that when you hear that they're making a game, you think, oh, I like them. They're very good. I should go and, I definitely want to play that game because I like them. Companies who you know what? I'm going to, by the way, I'm going to add a little bit more fuel, just one, because I really feel like I need more water. So, I know that I have quite a lot of water, but I am a little paranoid about it. So, I'm just a little worried about it. And let me add some fuel. I think if we do torches, how much time do we need? 50 minutes. Sticks are better, right? Oh, Oh, somebody left. It's a problem. It's a problem, really. I got a PS3 4, and I'm gonna get a PS5 for those fuckers. Oh, Square. Final Fantasy. Nice, nice, nice. Um, the Sword Boyfriend in Random's early streams was from the game. Oh, nice. To be honest, I'm more likely to think of a franchise. Tomb Raider, yes, please. Horizon. Oh, okay. I used to, maybe still Obsidian. These days, very few devs are worth putting. Yeah. So I would say that I also really like Obsidian. Um, I played, I mean, the things they played, the things that they have produced, I've liked all of them very much. So Obsidian is a company that whose games I really like. Absolutely, Courier, I'm with you. Do I trust them?
Looks like a new day is dawning.
I mean, who trusts companies? But I suppose what I mean is when I hear they're doing a game, dev-wise, trust no one, then they can never disappoint you. Well, I trust people. I just don't, but corporations aren't people, if you know what I'm saying. I don't trust, not like that. I don't like, I mean, although you can trust people in more than one way. Let me, yeah, you know what? On the topic of trust. So here's where we are. We are right here. There's some stuff up here that seems interesting in a bridge, and I want us to go over there to Blackrock before we end. So I feel like what we're going to do is explore a little bit. We're leaving a lot of stuff in here because we are a little encumbered. Oh, hello. How are you? How much time do we have? 21 minutes? Oh, well, we can't leave yet. If we have 21 minutes, we need to not be wasteful. We need to cook a fish. I'm sorry that I almost wasted our time here for a second. Because the thing is, what do you call it? Firewood is at a premium. So, I don't want to waste it. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a torch we can probably use. There we go. Will that do it for us? It will. Okay. Obsidian Games still me said I like Obsidian. Yep. Oh, the guy that made Obra Dinn. Yeah, I would play if that guy that made the Return from Obra Dinn. If he did another game, I would totally do it. Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, but even people that I don't know, I can like you as a musician, actor, game dev, whatever. But I don't know you, so I don't trust you. Yes. Yeah. I feel like this is kind of where I'm at as well. That I don't like. Trust is weird. Also, 12 minutes. Ooh. What can I do in 12 minutes? 12 minutes. I can cook some rosehip tea. Yeah. That's what we're doing. When does a relationship stop being parasocial? I think maybe the better question I would ask is when does a relationship start being parasocial? Because I sometimes feel like people use some of these terms too widely. Do you know what I mean? Like I think sometimes they use them in ways that are like too easily. Speaking of, you know what I need to do that I did not do? I did not expand this chat so I can see more things. There. Because I missed some stuff and I don't want to miss it. There are franchises, I will follow franchisers and also developers, depending. Like sometimes it's the franchise, sometimes it's the developer. Like I like Silent Hill, so I will play a Silent Hill game regardless of the developer, although oftentimes those things are together. Krellin noted HBS. I've not actually played any of the HBS games yet, but I will. But I like the people, but here's the thing, I like the people at Harebrained Schemes, so I'm going to support them. Paradox, they've done all the, Paradox does the Europa Universalis and like Crusader Kings, right? I like their stuff. The guy who made Return of Obra Dinn. Wait, Esteni, did the guy who made the Return of the Obra Dinn also do Papers, Please, or are they different people? Because I liked both of those games quite a lot. Whatever game Lucas Pope makes snaps. Yeah. So sometimes you're like, oh, I like that person. Yeah. I've been online too long to not have hard lines about parasocial relationships. Um, I feel like actually that's the thing. I feel like sometimes they use these terms a little bit in ways that obscure meaning rather than illuminate them, and I will talk about that more in a second. Um, Millie says, the more I learn about the seedy underbelly of the game development world, the more concerned I have about all the games I love. Yeah, me too. Valtil says, I used to see studio and specific people involved in video games. It would make me excited, but nowadays it's more like that with the TTRPGs. That's fair. Scabinex says, I just watched a video essay on YouTube about indie game companies that created extremely toxic work environments and how auteur theory hurts the game industry. Well, I think auteur theory hurts everything. Auteurs and geniuses are both things that make me very unhappy. I don't like any of it. Um, um, I'd also be super curious for whatever the team who made Outer Wilds does next. Um, Auteur hurts every industry because yes. Thank you, Krellin. I agree with you. It's nonsense. Courier says, video games honestly don't hold me as much as they did when I was younger. It's strange because it's not like I've had kids or something. I just find myself prioritizing almost everything else. Yeah. Aniki says, Ninja Theory says Hellblade games. Margaret Catter TV says, I use it in the sense that the person on the other side has no idea who I am personally and are only a surface knowledge of me as a person, only related to things they do. Okay, so here's a second. I'm gonna come back to that for a moment. So he did. Lucas Pope made Papers. Oh, well then Lucas Pope. I didn't know he made both of them because I love both of those games. Absolutely, 100%. I like his work. Hey, Lightning Invoker. Thank you, Rissa. So here's the thing about parasocial relationships. I think that people use the term. You know what? It looks like if you pass the time until it's ready, you get extra time than if you wait, which is really good to know. I like hearing this information. So, I have got stuff, but okay, I'm feeling really good about our life. We're gonna save. And then we are going to go to that. We're going to go see what's up here because I'm just curious what's over there. I want to check it out. And then we'll move toward the prisoners. So about parasocial relationships. I think that Atomica! Parasocial relationships, gaslighting, trauma. There are a lot of terms we're using way too broadly, I think, in ways that minimize what they're talking about. Liking a celebrity is not the same thing, or a company or a figure. It's not the same thing as a parasocial relationship. Being invested in a company or a celebrity or a sports team, that's also not a parasocial relationship. Oh, gaslighting. Thank you, Skyman. Gaslighting's the other one I was thinking about. I read an article about it. I read an article about the harm that is caused when terms that were created. The article was specifically about gaslighting, trauma. I think those are the two they mostly were talking about, but about sort of taking terms that are part of therapeutic psychological practice and then using them to mean just everything. Abuse, I think, is another one. And that doing that makes it difficult to be able to talk about those things, right? If they become so watered down, they mean basically everything, then it becomes very difficult to talk about. Oh! Hey, that wolf was afraid of me. Did you see that? I bet it's because of my coat, which is awesome. Neat. Hey, I feel pretty good about the fact that the wolves are leaving me alone for the most part. They probably only attack me at night. So I feel like my life is real great right now. And I just want to share that with you all. I'm feeling real good about my life. Triggered. Trigger's another one. Shell shock. Yeah. Yeah. It'd be nice to have functional terms. There's a conversation we had about that in other areas too, but especially mental health news. Absolutely. Absolutely. I 100% agree with you, Courier. So I have got, so see, I'm wearing this coat right now that I found in a cave, and it is a wolf skin coat. Handcrafted fur and skin outer layer will keep you warm and remind wolves they should keep their distance. Not the way the wolf expected to end up. So wearing this coat clearly makes it so that the wolves leave me alone a little bit, which is phenomenal. And I am happy about it, and I'm gonna take it. But I think it probably only works during the day. I think at night it probably doesn't work so much. So I'm gonna take it while I got it. You would still get a gun out. It also deals with the actual connotations of those terms. Yes, right. So it makes it harder to talk about those things. And this is the thing that is, by the way, that looks like great firewood, but I'm not going to take it right now because I'm trying to, I've got firewood already. Come back for it later. Yeah, that's true. People hyperbole and then get mad when you say they're using it wrong. Yeah, and then they're like, but language evolves. I was like, but hold on, you just using it in a wrong way doesn't necessarily mean the language is evolving, because language is not. These things are contested. They're conversations. It may or it may not. Like there's still a conversation to be had. That's all I'm saying. Max says, I never liked the aggressive wolves in the game. They did apologize for it in the pre-screen, I would note. Carlin had a perfect rant about on how SS becoming PTSD made it easier for people to ignore what it was describing. Oh, interesting. Do you remember where you saw this article? It sounds very interesting. Yeah, it was interesting. But somebody posted it on Twitter. And I remember thinking, oh, it was really interesting. And it was about, these terms that were meant to describe specifically terms around abuse, right? They're talking about terms that are dealing with abuse and how, a number of things that are basically signs of an abusive relationship or red flags for somebody who could be an abuser. The words that they are using to describe those things are now being used for everyday the flag's over there, the bridge is over there. For everyday behaviors, making it actually much more difficult for people to identify dangerous abusive relationship red flags, right? So that's what it was about, and I wish I could find it again, because it was about that and it was actually very interesting. I do have a Canadian toque, because we're in Canada, actually. I made a cut out of their family, and I don't feel bad about it. And I do need more wolf pelts for that repair, which, is the difference between connotation and denotation. No, it was specifically about social media. Margaret, Catter TV, you may or may not, there's a bear over there. There is a bear. That's a bear. Does that looks like a bear to me, not a wolf. I feel like that's a bear. I am concerned about the fact that I see a bear over there, and I do not want to get involved in any kind of bear situation in any way, and I'm going to see if there's a way for me to not deal with that. Okay, people, there's a bear. Margaret Catter. Okay, so Rissa, will you make Margaret Catter a regular so she can post links? I really thought I saw a bear. No. We'll just make you a regular, and then you can drop links, and then it's fine. We'll just make you a regular, and then you can do it. I always forget the commands for that. Maybe it's reg add. Is it reg add? Margaret Catter TV. I'm gonna save. Thank you. Oh, interesting. Thank you. I always forget. Okay. I wonder if, Lightning Invoker says that crying wolf sound is making my dog bark. Must be an authentic sound they're using. Look, that is a bear. There is a bear over there. Like a full-on... It is a bare necessity. Maybe it does just want to give me a hug. Maybe it could maybe not walk this way or talk this way. Walk this way. Talk this way. I'm very concerned about this bear. I want to just get to the other side of the bridge. It keeps coming. Let's just go this way. Right there. That bear. That bear right there. That one right there. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's just go this way. Let's walk away. Let's walk away. Look, I like a bear as much as the next queer guy, but in the cold, dark woods, nope. I'm Canadian enough to know better. Thank you. We're gonna just, yeah, so the wolves are scared of the bear, not you. My next TV show pilot, Werewolf Feels. I love this. No. The bear's coming. Don't like this. This is bad. I'm gonna go this way. We're okay. Hey, everybody. It's still coming. Do you know one of my favorite memes, by the way? I don't know if this rifle's gonna help us. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay, here we go. Rifle. Oh, hi! Hi! Oh, no! Leave me alone! Ah! Ah! Hi, I'm gonna get killed right now. No! Ah! I did try... I'm not dead. I've got blood loss. I've got an infection risk.
Stop the bleeding before it gets worse.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We're gonna do that right now. We've got bleeding to stop. We're gonna do that. Hey, how's it going? We've got an infection risk. Let's do that. Okay. I want you to know that, yeah, I'll be wrapping up soon. So, we are here. There's a lot of blood. My rifle's on the ground. Did we... Oh, no! Hi. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. This is not good. This is bad. Because there's a bear here. And I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned about my clothing.
Feeling faint. I gotta...
Give me 1 second, everybody. We're going to do a thing right now. We're going to quickly, we're going to look at our clothing. Yeah, no. Give me a second. We're going to load to our last, here. Bridge. We're loading at the bridge. Bridge. Because that is ridiculous. Ridiculous time. Ridiculousness. Oh. Ridiculousness. So there is a bear over there. What we're going to avoid. Yeah, we're gonna just we're not gonna go anywhere near that. We're gonna just avoid that. We're also gonna eat this fish. And the thing is, I don't think that bear is killable. I really don't. I do not think that you can. You know, I feel like I'm maybe a little bit traumatized by the last bear that we ran into, which was a mystical, magical bear that could only kill with a mystical, magical spear. So, it's entirely possible that I'm somewhat bear traumatized. That's entirely possible. But we don't have to worry about that right now because we're going to go down this way and not go the other way. We're going to be not near the bear. Don't feel bad at laughing. In no way feel bad. In no way. Don't feel bad. We are just gonna go down the river a little bit. You know, it's just... Can't the bear just come down the other slope? Maybe it won't want to. You know, maybe it'll be busy. And not. Ooh, it's also... Ooh, there's a cold wind going on. I wonder how detailed the modeling of nature is in this game. Right? Like, so for example, I wonder if they take into account the direction of the wind when it comes to windbreaks. Because if they did, that would be actually pretty cool. Oh, we were talking about companies. Yes. It was companies I wanted to mention, questions I wanted to mention, and then Three's Company. Those were all things I wanted to mention. So, I like Obsidian Portal quite a lot. I've liked their stuff. Wind direction does matter. Oh, parasocial. Yes, that's where we're at. So, being a fan of something is not the same thing as a parasocial relationship. These wolves are now out to get me, as it turns out. So, quickly. Gun. Nope. Gun. Okay. Maybe I will be able to kill a wolf in this situation. Oh, hi. Leave me alone. You know what? We're going to move to a slightly better spot. And then we're going to start a fire. Oh, the wolves are gone. I don't have to worry about it. We're fine. It's great. No, because I'm wearing a wolfskin coat. And so the wolves find wolfskin coats to be somewhat disconcerting. So I think they harass me a little bit, but they don't stick around. So They are intimidated by fire, but they're also intimidated by my coat. So I'm feeling good. Yeah, I've got this special wolfskin coat on right now, which means that it looks like what that means is that they will harass me some, but they won't, they're not like sticking around pretty heavily. Werewolf says, I mean, to be fair, if you were wearing my cousin, I would also be disconcerted. That's fair. Oh, sorry. I still want to talk about parasocial relationships, but I keep thinking about these different things. Look, I've been having a lot of random conversations recently, but not with you all, which is sad because I want to share these things with you as well. So I do have things I want to tell you that I keep thinking about. So I was talking, who was I talking to? Lindy. So in San Francisco, back in the day, there used to be this gay bar called the End Up. And the End Up would have a lot of gay bars will name the nights of will name like a Friday night will have a name and the Saturday night will have a name, and usually that name is kind of like its own club, if that makes any sense. Like the name of that particular night means there's like a certain kind of DJ, a certain kind of music. It was like it's a certain vibe. Random conversations plus no sleep equals extra chatty chipper. This is true. Also, these stones are very beautiful looking. So anyway, the End Up, yes, like some clubs have a goth night, right? And that goth night will have a name, and so you can be like, if the goth night is called, 8 minutes to log off. Let's say the goth night is called The Hunger. We're just calling it that, right? And The Hunger's at the Twilight Zone. I might say to you, hey, do you want to go to the... I probably wouldn't say, do you want to go to the Twilight Zone? I'd say, hey, do you want to go to The Hunger? Because The Hunger is its own vibe. Do you see what I'm saying? Right. Anyway, so this one club, the End Up, had like an EDM gay dance night, gay house night called Club Uranus. So if you wanted to, you could go to Club Uranus at the End Up. And I just feel like that is a hilarious name. Like, I feel like that is a hilarious name. It makes me laugh and it brings me joy. And I wanted to share it with you. So I did. Also, there's a lot of firewood around here, all of which I want for my personal ness. Right? That's kind of amazing, but what? Hey, look at this. Can I hang out here? Hey, this keeps me a little warm. Nice. Maybe while we're here in this little shelter, I can see if there's any kind of good food that I can eat. I need a whetstone so bad. It is real hard. I feel like I can probably chop one more wood, but, you know. Wait. I'm sorry. Did you hear that? I'm going to save. I'm very concerned. I'm very concerned right now. No. 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 Huh. It's running away. I wonder if I can eat the bear. Can we cheese it? Running is a little bit difficult considering how much I'm carrying. Okay. Okay. So the bear ran that way. I feel like we should run this way. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like... Yeah. Troopers attracting more bears than... You know, I'm not going to say it. I'm just... Okay, and the reason why I brought this up, because you brought up bears, Werewolf, and since you brought up bears, I was thinking... Okay, this is what happened. In case you're curious. What happened was... I had that conversation about the Club Uranus at the End Up. And then... But that was like the other day. And then Werewolf brought up being about bears, right? And I'm going to just chop this cedar limb. But then I can't chop anything. Because I just really will not have the time. Okay. So then, Werewolf Fields brought up bears, and then I was thinking about the name of bear bars. And of course, bear bars, like leather bars, bear bars, always have names like the anchor, the ramrod, the eagle, the falcon. That's just like always what those bars are like. And Ursa Uranus. And because, and so that I was thinking about like all the various bear bar names. But then I was reminded about the conversation about the Club Uranus at the End Up. And so then I had to share with you that part. Why? Because I do care. Also, it seems like we can scare off this bear by shooting it, which is good to know. You know, there you go. Sometimes people need to know things like that. Yeah. So the thing, to finish my thought about parasocial relationships, because we don't have much time. I think sometimes people use it more broadly. Being a fan is not the same thing as a parasocial relationship. Being invested in is not the same thing as a parasocial relationship. The parasocial relationship is when a person it's kind of a bit of a delusional space in some ways, right? It's when you believe that this person who is a celebrity is your best friend. And they are not your best friend. They don't even know you, right? It's when you imagine that they have a relationship with you that they do not have, right? Because they actually don't have, like, they don't know who you are. And so the parasocial relationship is not like being invested in or being a fan or being a stan or liking it is that sort of imagination of, it's like an over-identification is what it is. Like the music kicks in during this conversation, right? So it's an over-identification and like a sort of a fantastical, this is bad, right? Like, this is bad that we're having this music happening right now, especially right before we end. No, I'm not attacking you. Look, and this is why, actually, look, and this is, probably, is it parasocial? No, and the thing is, and here's the thing about that, I actually also think, I feel like the game feels like we're in a bad way, but we don't seem to be in a bad way. The game is like, let's talk more about parasocial relationships. This feels like a true denouement. And here's the other thing. The term parasocial relationship was mostly developed out of television, right? But see, actually, Atomica, I'm glad you brought this up because it is going to lead to the thing I wanted to say before we go, because there's something really interesting. Hello, Hunter's Blind. How are you all? How's everything going in here? I hope it's going well. Look, we are close to figuring out about these convicts, and I would like to do that before we leave. That's what I would like. Though there are deaf people who feel much closer to swimmers than they may be. Yes. But so here's the thing I want to say, which is where I think it gets a little bit complicated. And that is this. The term parasocial relationship, I believe, was developed out of television theory. When people started talking about how, because television was in people's homes, people imagined they had these close relationships with television stars, especially people like talk show hosts and things like that, who they don't, like, in any way have any kind of relationship with. And they were, I believe it sort of came out of television studies. And people think someone who's never thought of them, thought of their actions are related to them is how I see it. When they do a shitty thing and you feel like they did it to you personally. Yeah. Okay, so how much longer should I let you go before you have to go? I just want to get to where these convicts are. I feel like if we can get to where these convicts are, I'm going to feel like we did a good thing. Here we go. Look, there's a cave. Let's get there, figure out what's going on, and then we can call it. I'll eat food. Like, basically, we'll get there, see what's up, check it out, set ourselves up for success next time, and go. So, it was about television, right? And I think people, use this to talk about, like, stalkers, to talk about, like, really sort of unsafe and strange behavior that sort of came out of television, basically, right? This actress is my friend, so obviously I can cut some of her hair off at this meet and greet. It predates me, but it relates to mass media in that it was polished. Absolutely. And when they developed the theory, they went backwards, right? And they went and they talked about film and that kind of stuff as well. So it certainly predates theory, but I feel like people first started talking about it in the context of television, but it certainly goes back earlier, 100%. Absolutely. So basically, if the public person in question knows your name, or at least your moniker, it's not parasocial. Well, I suppose it could be, but not necessarily. Yeah, this literally makes me laugh, and no one I know can make me laugh, so they know me so well. Yes. Also, this is very weird what's going on right now, sound-wise. I've got some concerns. So, yes, what is this? Some cooked rabbit.
No, could end up being useful.
A campfire. Arrow. Backpack. Oh, hey, we got it. We're gonna read it. Use this stuff to push on up and out of this place. No end to these hills, but we got no other way. That thing is still out there. That thing that thing is still out there.
More arrows. Now to find those supplies.
That's bad. Everybody, that's bad. We're going to go into this cave. We're going to go into the cave, and we're going to use this cave as a safe space. We're going to sort of like do a walkthrough of this cave, see what's here, and get ready to leave. Yeah, that thing makes me very concerned. So the thing about parasocial relationships, and because I really do, because here's the reason why I'm not quitting just yet, because I really want to get this thought out. Because I've been thinking about this quite a lot, and I really want to sort of work through this thought a little bit. Apparently, it's also a thing with children in mass media, which makes sense. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Still happens in modern day. WWE wrestlers have had their hair cut or inappropriate interactions when entering through crowds, which is why it's a lot more controlled and secured in the modern product. Yeah. Adam Copeland, Edge, had to cut his hair short because he got it snipped 3 weeks in a row when he stopped, and then he stopped doing crowd. Absolutely. Yes. Oh, hey, look, it's a bed. Okay. This is good. This is good. This is good. Yeah, I feel not bad about where we are and how we're going to end this.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Nice. We are getting heavy in our encumbrance, but I think it'll be okay because we're going to sleep and then have to like make fire and eat, and so I think we'll be all right. But there's a bear out there. Parasocial interactions are particularly appealing to adolescents in the throes of identity formation and increasing autonomy from parents because these relationships provide idealized figures with whom the adolescent can envision total acceptance. Absolutely, right? So there's something about overinvestment and over-identification and the imagination that what is happening is a two-way relationship when it is not a two-way relationship, right? So like these things are, I think, all important parts of parasociality. Speaking of which, give me a second, because I do want to finish this thought because it's important. Why is it important? Because it's in my mind and I'm thinking about it. So there you go. And I actually think, you know what I'm going to do? We have a bunch of daylight. Source reference. Oh, yes, source reference keys. That is excellent. And I am very excited for that. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to create these Tinder plugs. All right, so parasocial relationship as a term was used before, like a couple decades ago, of course. But the term parasocial relationship has taken on popularity with the rise of social media. And people use the term in the context of social media quite a lot. They're like, oh, so-and-so is in a parasocial relationship with so-and-so and such, right? So there's like a lot of discussing parasocial relationships. Let's eat that. So there's a lot of like, the use of the term now has become very popular with, you know, YouTubers. That's where I saw like it sort of coming back again is with YouTubers, which I thought is useful. I think that talking about parasocial relationships with YouTubers is pretty useful-ish, depending. It's a little bit tricky. It's a little bit tricky, actually. And that is not whether I want to go out in, and I'm a little, like, my character's a little tired, and it's going to be daylight soon. I really need to fix that. I need to get a whetstone, and I do not have one, and that makes me somewhat disconcerted, just for the record. So what I'm going to do is sleep for 8 hours. It's a little bit too early to go to sleep, you know, but I'll be fully rested, cook food. Hopefully when I wake up, it'll be closer to daylight. I don't have time to add another with reference to my talk list. I'm so sorry. But Margaret, but this is what we're here for. We are here for, what time is it? Oh, what was that? What was that? Let's have this soda. and let's drink water. And I'm going to get to my point. My point is this. I have a concern, right? So this is actually related to that idea that people sort of misuse terms. Basically, that social media gets a hold of a term, they don't particularly understand what it means, but it becomes kind of a hip, fashionable term to use, and they use it in a way that is actually not particularly accurate to what the term means, therefore diluting the term, obscuring what the term is actually about, making it more difficult to talk about the thing, blah, blah, blah. And I actually think that, okay, go to sleep, Atomica. I am actually a tad concerned about this habit because when I think about something like the term parasocial relationship, oh, hey, look, there's an arrow here. Interesting. It's broken.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Huh. Okay. Here's why I am somewhat concerned about the way that parasocial is being used. So right now, people are using the term parasocial as a in a kind of a shamey way, I suppose is the best way I can put it, right? Sort of in a shamey way. Like they're not using it in a therapeutic way or a way to understand things, but in a way to kind of like accuse people of things, like, oh, you've got a parasocial relationship with such and such. Like it's being used in ways that are not about helping people, but about, I don't know, being weird, right? And, oh, it's also often being a way to attack streamers. They're like, oh, parasocial relationships, and to like attack fans of streamers or that kind of a thing. Like there's like a way in which it's being used in ways that I'm like, oh, I don't know how I feel about that. But here's the point that I wanted to make, so then I can actually go. But I'm going to put my character by the bed. The point that I actually wanted to make was this. The theory was developed around media that was one-way communication, right? Wherein the fan and the celebrity really did not actually have any contact with each other. They were not, like they didn't actually have any contact with each other. Like it was a one-way relationship where the celebrity did not know that person at all. It's kind of an enforced external division between some fans and streamers on some. Yes. Like an outside force decided for you that this is parasocial, which feels icky. Yes, this is part of where I'm going here, right? And I think what I want to say about that, and also, by the way, and this is also something that I've noticed in the ways in which people are talking about the term parasocial relationship right now, which I find very uncomfortable. People are often using it just as a way to attack streamers, like to sort of frame streamers as abusers, because we're kind of in a space where we kind of want to frame everybody as an abuser. And there is, so like, oh, you know, those streamers, they want to frame the relationship between streamer and fan as the streamer as a person who has immense power and they're an abuser who takes advantage of the parasocial relationship, right? That's like the kind of framing you get. Excuse me for one moment. I just need to kill that rabbit so I can get rabbit hide because I have to fix my hat. So we're going to just do that right now because it was right there. I hope you don't mind. I just, oh no, I've heard this one quite a lot. Like it's a way to sort of,
I think I can use this.
like there's just a lot of,
Thank goodness.
I just shot a rabbit with a rifle.
Tonight.
And I probably didn't need to, but I did. shoot the rabbit with the rifle. Yes, I did. And we're going to just start a little mini fire as we speak, just to like, you know, like a streamer asking for donations from their friends who are their community and others saying they're taking advantage of parasocial relationship. Yeah. So there's a lot of like weird, because people get very weird about streamers sometimes, right? And they and fan bases and fan bases and streamers can be gross.
Perfect.
Absolutely. I'm not saying that they never are. They certainly can be. But some of the ways in which people are talking about it makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable. By the way, we're going to put a cooking slot up. We're going to cook that rabbit. I'm feeling really good about this, actually. So we're doing this so we don't actually have like lots of what's the word? Smelly meats on us, so that we don't get killed by bears, basically, is my concern. So what I've seen a lot of is basically attacking streamers as, you know, as terrible abusers, which is kind of what's kind of big, and suspiciousness, like kind of like a suspiciousness of streamers in general, as sort of nefarious. Did you hear anything weird? Okay. And there has been some... Wait. These peaches are ruined and have 0 calories. Should I eat them? I should leave it, because I feel like they're going to be bad for me. So I probably should not actually eat them, right? Because, yeah, I probably shouldn't. Yeah, streamers aren't corporations making people invisible through manipulative advertising. Yeah. I'm not gonna eat that food. Look, when I'm bamboozled to do something, I know full well what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat the ruined food. I will not do it. But you know what we're gonna do, though? This is what we're gonna do. Right now, at this moment, we are going to go, because I feel like this is actually like a moment for us to go. Yes, let us save. And then I can actually just finish this thought. So there is a kind of like a... It's part of like a larger weirdness that's going on in our media space, where people, like, there's just a lot of weirdness going on. Anyway, so, Title Blades, Witcher. Okay, good. Everything's in there. So what I wanted to say was, a couple of things. One, we're currently framing the like quite a bit of the parasocial relationship early theory was about, when I talk about like stalkers or like kind of weirdnesses, and it's now being used as a way to sort of like attack streamers, especially small streamers, for their community. And that's a little bit weird. But then here's the other thing I want to say. I'm not 100% convinced that the use of the term parasocial relationship necessarily works well or as well or universally as well when we're talking about streamers, small YouTubers that have like Patreons or whatnot, because Millie is being sarcastic, Crit Witch, because it isn't actually true that this is a one-way communication, right? I actually know quite a lot of you all. Like, I may not have met you in person, although some of you I have, but I have known quite a few of you for a couple of years. Have we met in person? No. But in the way that when somebody says, oh, I met so-and-so online and we chat online, and neither one of them is a celebrity, or what, I'm not a celebrity, by the way. People don't think of that as being a parasocial relationship. They think that's like an online relationship they think is valid. It sort like it does not recognize the exchange that happens in a number of these online spaces. And I actually do know about the lives of quite a few of you. All of your life? No. But you also don't know all of my life either. But that's the case with people I know in meat space as well. So I'm not saying that I'm best friends with each and one of you. And if somebody were out there thinking like, oh, Trooper and I are very, very best friends and like they love me, that now we've just walked into parasocial relationship territory, right? But I actually think that to frame a relationship, like the relationship between, let's say, a Twitch streamer, and Twitch is even different from YouTube because Twitch is all about real-time communication the entire time, right? Like it's about this, there's a two-way street. And if you have a small channel, right? If you're, I don't know, Ninja or whatever, that has like 10, like, look, the people who are on Critical Role, I do not think have a relationship with everybody who watches that show because they can't. But like I have like 30 viewers here right now, which is really good. But like it's very different when you're a small channel that has two-way communication with people. Rissa says, I know more about some of you than I do about coworkers, for example, right? And here's the other thing too. Rissa knows more about maybe, some other people in this space, right? So think about this, people in this space meet and hang out in our Discord and they talk to each other. And we do not call the relationship between, let's say, Krellin and Rissa and a parasocial relationship. We don't. We just call that an online relationship. So and can you have parasocial relationships with Twitch streamers or YouTubers? Yes. Yes, you can. I'm not saying you can't. You can. But I think that calling every relationship between a streamer and their community parasocial is, I think, a misuse of the term parasocial and does not recognize the sort of unique ways, the ways in which those kinds of spaces are different than television or a person who's got like 100, 200,000 viewers every single time. And also, right, things like that. Yeah. But like their chat, yes, right, yeah. Actually, yes, their chat mods might because they're in chat talking with people. Absolutely, yes, absolutely. And Lightning Flash says, "Good point, Ressa. I don't speak with most of my coworkers." Yeah, and World says, "Yeah, saying we're friendly isn't saying we're best pals. It's not the same. It's possible to just have relationships without them being parasocial. And also, we can recognize that relationships can be different things. They're different kinds of relationships. They're closer or farther. There are relationships that are based on this versus that, right? Kron's like, I don't even know what a best friend is. And Rissa says, I started in a new department almost a year ago. Almost my entire team is in Philly and I'm in San Diego. I've not met my boss in person. Yeah. Hello, the gaming soul 223344. Hey there, man. Greetings from a public bathroom, Mexico. Can you greet all the poopers in chat? If there are people who are pooping in chat, have a lovely poop. It's, you got to get all that out. You know what I mean? Oh, there was a play, that gaming soul 223344 and also the rest of chat. There's a play called Hydrotaphia. You're welcome. Look, there was a play, you should hear this. There's a play called Hydrotaphia by oh gosh, what's his name? The guy that did Angels in America? Hydrotaphia? Maybe. By Tony Kushner. Yes, by Tony Kushner. It was called Hydrotaphia. And it was about this guy that died because he didn't go poop. I think it was also about Sarajevo and the war in Sarajevo. But it was about Sir Thomas Browne, right? It was about Sir Thomas Browne, the death of Sir Thomas Browne, who I believe died because he had really, really bad stoppage. What do you call it? He didn't poop enough. It was over late in time. There was like Sarajevo and the war, right? And then also this guy, Sir Thomas Browne, who died because he did not poop. Constipation. Thank you. Constipation. Absolutely. Yes. So it's about a guy who died of constipation. So the Giving Soul 2233444, it's important to poop because people die of being constipated. Constipation. Um, I have many people I consider friends online, but I've only met a few of them. I'd say I'm closer to the ones I met at cons. Yeah. Uh, Mega colon. Yes. And if someone claims they don't poop, they sus as or they're dying. Uh, so so I just am a little concerned about the ways in which we're using the term parasocial in ways that I think do not take into account how this medium is different than other medium and how uh yeah, they're just very different. Do you know what I mean? Like this, it's a very different medium, and I think that sort of just somehow overlaying a term that was made for something else onto this in ways that sometimes I think are not, sometimes I think it's not particularly healthy or useful. And sometimes it obscures some things. Like there's been some really good work recently about what they call micro celebrities, people who are just basically not actually famous, but they've got some kind of celebrity within a very small group. Um, and a bunch of YouTube video essayists are talking about this, which makes sense why they are. It's about how like these very small people who basically rely, not me, but who rely on their viewers for their income very directly, like because like they get their money from their YouTube subscribers or their Patreon, and that's how they eat food. And they don't actually make a lot of money, generally speaking, and they have no power, right? They don't actually have a lot of power, but they're quite small. But the thing is, they talk about how those people, um, how their fan base has a lot of power over them, and how if that fan base decides that they're not real enough anymore or whatever it is, that fan base can then attack them. And because they imagine, they're talking about like the parasocial relationship, about the ways in which that fan base imagines that that creator owes them intimacy and internal self, then will then be much more critical of them, um, in a harsh and very personal way than they would be big celebrities, and how that micro celebrity doesn't actually have a PR team or agents or people to read their letters or anything, right? So that the vulnerability of micro celebrities within a context where a kind of an overzealous fan base can actually just destroy people's mental health, uh, or harm them in various ways. So it was actually local radio DJ. Oh yeah, local, yeah. Um, or people who are on opiates for pain. Yeah. Opiates cause massive constipation. It's about a guy who died because he didn't poop. And Sarajevo. Well, I'm sorry, that killed me. Well, um, yeah, I think I know a YouTube ASMR artist like that. Yeah, so I kind of just feel like at the moment the way that parasocial relationship is being used is as a way to attack streamers in a way but it obscures the ways in which there are streamers, quite a few, especially YouTubers, like who are very vulnerable to um, really harsh behavior, right? Like, yeah, because they're actually quite small. Anyway, Margaret says, wait, can I drop a link for a poll I dropped that I need answers from a lot of people? Yes, I will not leave yet until you drop that poll. Drop the poll, drop the link to the poll, and then I will actually get the link, drop it. And also put it in Discord as well under uh, creative musings. Do both. So y'all, I'm Trooper SJP. I want to say thank you all for being here. It has been lovely having you here. Um, and here's the link. I'm going to copy this and also put it in Discord. Um, and you can find me tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern here on Trooper SJP for City of Light and Shadow of Fate French Resistance Campaign. You can find me at 1 p.m. on Roll For It on Saturday Eastern. And then for Stage Heroics, which is a Nerdburger Craig game, which is, I don't know if it's currently in Kickstarter, but it's his new game, which is very exciting. It's kind of inspired by the Venture Brothers. And then at 4 p.m., you can find me over at Table Story for Tidal Blades Eastern. And then Sunday at 9 p.m., the show on Sunday at 8 p.m. Witcher Roads Home starts, but I will not be on until 9 p.m. because I'm playing Call of Cthulhu with Rissa until 9, and so I'm gonna be an hour late into Witcher Road Homes, but you should all be there at 8 p.m. And then you can find me here as normal. Drop a follow, subscribe if you like. You can join the Discord. You can follow me at Academic Foxhole on Twitter. I'm also on Academic Foxhole. I have a Patreon, and that Patreon goes to pay for the cast of the shows that I run. And I've got a lot of extra guests this season, so that any sort of support is helpful. I also want to do. I need to get some character descriptions from my players so I can do this special project that will cost quite a lot of money, that I want to do, that I think will be really cool for everybody. And you can find the archive of all these shows on YouTube. So those are the things. And Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, is hosting Critical Role tonight. Lightning Invoker, I appreciate you too, and I also love your avatar. Tune in tomorrow for Foxhole Friday. Colas. I bet that. The CFC's game is awesome. It's set in the 1940s in Seattle. It's very, very good. Every time I remember, I originally found you on another of the Rempy forums. Really, over on the Rempy forums. By the way, I actually need to finish my Rempy game. That's the thing I need to do. I've got a game that is almost finished. I finished the programming for all of the gameplay. It's very short. It's like 10 minutes. I just have to now program all the sprites, and like I'm doing very complicated sprite programming with like zooming in on faces and emotions and all that stuff. And it's just a little tedious. And so I just have to finish it, and then I want to compose some music. But I have to do it so that I can actually, it's a little 10-minute game. It's a little 10-minute, how fast it goes actually kind of depends on you. So I do need to finish that up, but I hope I can do it during the summer. Okay, so I gotta go finish my secret projects and get that on the way. And thank you, everybody. And look, I want to say this. This is actually a thing that I need to say to finish our parasocial relationship conversation. Because we interact. Ooh, cookbook post? Nice. I do. I have lots and lots of cookbook posts. I mean, I was all over. I have a really big cookbook post over there on Renpy, the Limasoft forums, and I used to go and answer questions all the time. I just haven't had a lot of time recently. But I got to go back. So here's what I'm going to say, and then I'm going to go. Look, this is a thing I just want to share this because I feel like it's important to be honest. If I were, like, I have been in plays before, and I've done television, right? I've done those things before. And the people who are consuming the things I'm doing in that context, I do not interact with them really, right? But here on this stream, I do interact with you. We are chatting the entire time. And it impacts me, right? Like having this conversation with you does impact me. It's not like it's this one-way thing. Like if I'm feeling like I only got a couple hours of sleep last night because I finished up this thing, and I was a little tired. I was like, and there've been moments where I was like, oh dang, I'm super tired, or like things are really stressful, and I was like, oh, I've got stream, and I think, oh, do I stream? And then I do, and then it's really nice because y'all are here and we form a community with each other, and that community makes me feel better, and I hope you feel better. And so for me, are we like cousins? No, although actually I don't know most of my cousins, so whatever. But for me, this is more of a community at this moment, and I don't know what it'll be in 10 years. I really can't say. But like, I actually just don't. I miss you all when I don't stream. That is. I miss you all when I don't stream, and it's one of the reasons why sometimes I get a little bit late to the gameplay because I want to just catch up with you all. Yes, and I do recharge, right? Actually, I am an extrovert, and I do recharge from social interactions, and streaming does recharge me rather than drain me. So this does function for me as a social interaction. So I'm gonna go eat. Take care, everybody, and I will catch you all on the flip side. And be kind to yourselves. Bye, everybody. I'm back. I feel like. No, I'm just going to go. That's it. I'm going. Bye. That's it. I'm gone. Bye.